let's watch this Ricada versus Keanu battle. Now, I don't really know how this came to be. Does anybody know how this came to be? I guess Mapton set this shit up on his stream, and brought them in.
Listen.
I don't know if he was expecting it to go the way it went or what he was expecting out of the segment. I don't really know. But this is some of the craziest seethe in the entire world, dude.
Listen,
how this
no one knows.
Could have predicted it.
No one knows how things happen in the Dabbleverse, okay, Ashton? The Dabbleverse is unknown.
If a tree falls in the middle of nowhere, does it make a sound? If there's a middle-aged man-child pretending to be Opie and Anthony or Howard Stern, but there's no one there to watch, did it even fucking happen? Who knows?
Apparently, Carl from Who Are These Podcasts, this guy is friends with Keanu. And I guess got Rekieta in there and stuff. We're
going to be ringing the bell a lot here.
Oh, yeah.
Watch how quickly this escalated. Because I was like, let's edit this down. And then I was just of the opinion that, like, the first half hour of this, I don't even think needs to be edited. Because the seething starts almost immediately.
Hang on.
And continues on through straight on till morning.
Let me see if I can find the original. I know it's right here, Stallion 19, for the higher quality so we could see the red.
All right.
We could see the red on his face there. Okay, here it is. Part 1 and 2, right? Yes.
I
got it. Yes, the quality. Yeah, the quality is very
nitrous Nick at it.
All right, cool.
Because after that, they kind of start going in circles for a long time, and they eventually start gaslighting Keanu effectively. But let's watch this. This is some Kino shit.
All right, here we go.
Nervous about what?
No, just don't get nervous. It's going to be okay. You seem to get very
angry. Look at him. Oh, he's so mad. He's mad.
Nervous.
First of all, he hates being treated like that by anybody, but especially by a woman. It's just activated something in his small little lizard brain where he's just so insecure and he's just about to go off in a seething rage, buddy. Oh, no.
Yo, and he looks really tiny here, huh? By the way, would you keep this on your wall, Ashton? Where it's like a reminder of your failure?
Like a 50-year-old man with Johnny Depp, the Joker, and a kitten behind him. Holy, the cringe of it.
Nervous about you.
I know you. I'll get to it. Let's see. I know you only have. I know you only
for 35 minutes. Like
I know that you only have a few minutes. So did you?
That's another one right there where Keanu's smooth brainness just completely deflected the attack. Rekieta's trying to do one of his pompous, pretentious owns. And she's like, I don't even understand what you're saying.
She
girl.
just talks over him.
Look at Rekieta, the side-eyed seed. There, look at him. Oh, it's so good. Every frame is Kino. Every moment is so delightful. Oh, I love his suffering and his seed, bro.
This gets insane, folks. Get ready.
Man. Look at how felted Rekieta is there, buddy. That's when you have a 3 of a kind, you're sure you have the win, and Buddy just pulls a full house. You're just looking at it, just fucking disgusted, just tilted.
She just fucking trampled what he said there.
Do not get into a, did you or did you not get into a blame April for missing your drug test, and did she or did she not call me hyperventilating crying?
His eyes are dark all around. He's looking for a way out. He's searching for the corner demons to bail him out, but they're nowhere to be seen. And he's gonna have to. Oh man,
he's red already.
Man, he's mad, buddy. It looks like he's sweat stained too. The shadow of the mic cast on his shirt makes it look like he's got these nasty sweat stains all over him. Yeah. Oh man.
April for missing a drug test.
Yes.
No, I didn't blame
You
April
said
for
to
missing
her,
a drug test.
from how she put it, you said to her, I've never heard somebody so upset in my entire life, crying, hyperventilating, beside herself crying, saying,
Okay.
well, Kayla and I got into a fight.
So Nick wasn't only a bad husband, but he was a bad
He was
side
not a
piece.
bad affair as well.
A bad
He also
affairist.
mistreated his dirty coke mistress also. What a piece
A
of
bad
shit.
sugar daddy. A bad.
He was a bad sugar daddy. He was abusive.
Can't even treat your hoe well.
About
By the
you.
way, it's like, who actually gives a fuck that April was crying?
Yes.
Like, this is what she say. So who
Yeah.
cares?
You
Which
go,
he did.
Did
Which
she?
he did.
Yeah.
He goes, who cares? Which would have been the appropriate response. But now watch how triggered he gets and he loses his fucking mind.
Oh yeah.
So we couldn't make it to our drug test.
What do you want me to
think she
say?
made it up? You think she made it up?
No, I don't think she made it up.
What do you want me to say? What do you want me to say?
Keanu is asking everyone to care about the most nothing burger shit.
Nothing shit.
You made her cry.
Thing is, right, what's going against all of these guys in this scenario is they've all been moral effing about how evil Aaron is and how Aaron abused April.
Oh.
Meanwhile, these guys were A-logging April for years. They don't give a single fuck about her welfare. It's all just a cudgel to use against Aaron and Holte. And that's why all of this is going on. Which what makes it so fucking pathetic, because nobody cares about Aaron outside of this small circle of middle-aged spurgs who think that they're Howard Stern. It's actually crazy.
That's fucking funny. So they have to care because they've been bashing Aaron. Yes. Wow.
So now it's like, oh no, the poor little angel was abused.
And then we're sitting here laughing like, I hope she was.
I just didn't
Did you-
blame April for missing a drug test.
Okay, so you did miss the drug test.
Yeah, I missed a drug test.
Right.
Oh, he's cracking. You can see, buddy, we're not even a minute in, and the cracks are already forming in his sanity. His sanity meter is drastic go down.
Yeah.
Sanity meter right now is teetering at about 20% in under a minute.
Did she or did she not text me and say that both you and Kayla are both emotionally... shall I read it? Since all of you like to do that, I will. Would
You
you
had
like
an hour to
No.
prepare this backstage.
This wouldn't be the
Yeah, read it.
first
No
time
one's
you read
reading-
texts from April.
Why?
What's this? Hey,
Why do
hey,
you keep
Ricada-
asking
and also-
other people?
Ricada's caught with his pants down. And he's about to get exposed with all sorts of embarrassing information he wants to keep private. So rather than just leaving the stream and accepting the L, he's about to fucking spiral in the most spurgy scene in the sector in quite some time. You can see it forming. You can zoom in. You can see the spurg forming on his face right in this moment. Shall I read it, good sir? Shall I humiliate you today? And he just has to take this off a woman that he knows is a fucking dumbass. And it's so humbling and humiliating for him. And he's going to make it way worse on himself.
Oh, also, wait, I just got here.
Also,
I just
wait.
got here, you red-faced
calling
little
him-
bitch. I
Red-
just
Oh! He's nothing but a red-faced
Let's go back.
little bitch. They're
Let's go
calling him, as opposed to the rage pig that Sue's, he's the rage twig there. The rage twig.
You
So
dumb bitch.
also, wait, I just got here.
Also,
I just
wait.
got here, you red-faced little bitch. I
Red-
just got here. All right, all right,
Keanu.
I just got here. When did you get the permission from her to display the text messages at Hackamania? Was it January?
Whole facade of this moral crusade where he's defending the fair maiden's honor, it's all coming crumbling down because he never got explicit permission to show this stuff at Hackamania, and he knows it. And now he's getting exposed.
Look at him
in this-
here.
But it's like, buddy, what did you think was gonna happen? How stupid are you, Ricada?
Look
He's
at
a
him.
deer in headlights. He's scared.
That's the
He's
greatest
scared.
fun.
Bro, he's so scared there, bro. He's spooked.
You guys
And
want
he's- you
a?
know,
They want a sticker of that.
in that, let's get a sticker. Let's
Really?
get 10 subs for the
Okay.
sticker of that. But you know what that is, man?
What?
That's him just desperately wanting nitrous. Right then and there, he's so stressed and he's so scared. He's like, oh man, I'm really craving a whippet. But will they know? Will they know if I turn off the cam for a second and hit the nitrous and get goofy on that galaxy gas? Are they gonna know? He's so spooked and scared, bro.
Is
Well,
it
you're
March?
not one to you're not one to
No.
Nelson tries to come in with his broomstick, and Kiki just takes it and breaks it in half over her leg. No. Just talks over him. And Mapton's just cooked. He has nothing. He's like, oh, well, I guess I'll let her go. I tried to wash the Baldo, sire. Wasn't very effective.
Get the permission from her.
Here I
thought
am
you
doing a
hadn't talked to her.
podcast.
I thought you hadn't talked to her in January. Then you said March
Mapton just
at a
laughing
traffic
at
stop. Did you get the
Ricada's
permission
like,
at a
Did
traffic?
you see Ricada? He's like looking around for an escape. He's like, how do I get out of here? What do I
Talk to her
do?
in
Bro,
January.
just disconnect the call. Just disconnect the call, Ricada. It's okay, bro. It's okay. It's better than what's about to happen to you, but he's too prideful. He thinks he's going to win this. There was no way for him to win.
Then you said March at a traffic stop. Did you get the permission at a traffic stop?
What are you
You're
talking
you're
about?
wrong. You're
When
confusing
did you
shit
get the
again,
permission?
Kiki.
When did you
Kiki,
get
you're
the
wrong.
permission?
You're getting it
So
wrong because
bad.
you're not plugged into
When-
this again.
No. I'm
Why
telling you,
would
Will,
you
when
want to be plugged into it? You know, why would you want to be plugged into it, to be honest? 'Cause it's so cringe. Keep
Buddy,
playing it.
come on.
did you get the permission
Malkin's
from her
trying
to?
to sweep so hard, but he can't. Ricada's
You don't
like,
know every detail. This is nothing
this
garbage.
nonsense drama,
Like-
buddy.
Share the text messages.
It was written on her boyfriend's middle finger, you dumb bitch. Like,
Well,
when do you
answer the
think I got
question.
it?
Answer the question. When,
It doesn't even phase her. She's just
doesn't
like,
even-
well, answer it.
Thanks right through his non sequitur nonsense.
Yeah.
Where, yes, I'm huffing my own farts. I'm so pretentious, Kiki. What do you think of this? And she just ignores it and just keeps felting him.
Yeah.
Oh no!
We,
the permission.
we talked
When
about
did
it
you
for
get the
months
permission?
and months and months. You
And
talked to
then
her
you
once
hadn't
in
talked to her
October.
since January or March at a traffic stop. Did you get
I
the
did.
permission?
How do I talk to her at a
Talk
traffic
to her at
stop?
a
She's
There
like,
it is.
Stop.
There it is. He's full on gone now. So it took 2 minutes and 35 seconds to take this guy. He's supposedly a lawyer, a white collar professional, a brilliant father of 5, Christian man with good values and morals, who's been an entertainer online for over half a decade. It took 2 minutes and 35 seconds for him to lose all self-control, turn as purple as a fucking eggplant, and just start screaming and seething. And what he doesn't realize, or I guess he might know, but he's just lost all control, is that it doesn't matter if you're right or wrong. If you're coming across as a seething, malding bitch, everybody is gonna fucking laugh at you. Especially when you're seething at a woman and you're some pathetic middle-aged man that's a cuckold that has to wear a baldo to penetrate your mistress and wife.
Oh.
Like, he's just destroyed. And this is the thing is, this is not the same Ricada of 5 years ago. You know, it took me about a half hour to get him this wound up 5 years ago. Now, this dumb bitch can do it in 2.5 minutes flat because his brain is fried from the booze, the coke, and the galaxy gas to where he's no longer a human being. He's basically an animal.
Well, he's
that just
tweaking too,
wants-
right?
Yeah, he's tweaking out of his fucking
He,
mind.
he wants the next hit now. Like, he wishes he could just do galaxy gas like a vape on the stream.
Kiki, you're mixing up
You hadn't
stories.
talked to her.
Look
So
at
if
him.
you hadn't talked to her in months, then
Look
do you
at him.
still have the
He's
Holy
yelling
permission
shit.
to
so
show the
She might be
protect-
retarded.
He's yelling so loudly that his fucking mic is cutting out. Zoom in on him there.
Yeah, I know.
Look at him there. Oh,
He's breathing.
buddy.
He's like, oh my god.
Man.
And she gives no fucks. She gives no fucks, bro.
You're
Look at that head turn.
Holding the mic. Bro, he's looking at the corner demons. They're not gonna help you, buddy. They can't bail you out. Ape's not there in the corner anymore, buddy, to bring you the booger, sugar, and blowy. She's gone. He's apeless. He's apeless, and he's seething.
you're
Oh,
literally
man.
the dumbest person on the planet.
You
Who
look how
thinks
Yeah, look at her. Look at her.
If
It's
if she's the dumbest person on the planet, then you're twice as felted, buddy.
She's just laughing. She's
Getting
laughing.
triggered by the dumbest person on the fucking planet. This is the thing. If he really felt like she was so inferior to him,
Mhm.
he would treat her like a child. He would just dismiss her, not take what she's saying seriously, laugh at her, and dunk on her. But he has a massive inferiority complex when it comes to women. And he feels like he has to be in control. So when he gets talked down to like this by a woman, he just lashes out in a seething frenzy. And it's Kino. It's amazing.
Hang
It's
on.
incel energy, isn't it?
All right.
red you are. Look how red
She's
you are.
a
When did you get the permission?
She's a
When did you get the permission?
an
When did you
intersection?
get the permission? When did you get the permission?
Kiki, you gotta let him answer, honey.
Kiki,
No, he's not gonna. Answer
I'm
the beginning
trying to
question.
answer you. I was in a
you're
relationship
not.
with April that
He was in a relationship. He was in a relationship.
What up?
It's a retard alert for Ricada.
Oh,
Buddy,
he's,
come on.
he's admitting everything now.
Cock relationship, huh, buddy? But you're married, pal.
While
You were
married.
cheating on your wife with a dirty skank coke.
No, we already
mistress,
know this,
buddy.
Cartman, but it's funny that he's seething about it
Oh, yeah.
and crying, and he'll expose more things. Don't you worry.
ended in November. I spoke to her through January. We had planned
You told
the
Pretty
entire.
Antisocial you saw her last time in March.
They
And then you
didn't
told
tell
somebody
her
else.
it was
in
in
Oh!
Look at him here.
Oh man! Oh, he's in a tough spot, buddy. Oh, is he ever?
Carl's looking at him. He's looking at him
He's-
like, fuck.
He's looking at the demons in the corner himself. He's like, man.
No,
how
no,
did I-
no. He's looking at Ricada. Look.
Oh,
He's looking
fuck.
at like a Brady Bunch style at Ricada. Like, what the fuck are you doing?
It's like everybody involved in this is kind of taken aback. Like if you look at Keanu, she's like, is he really this upset and this triggered for no reason? We've been talking for 3 minutes and I asked him like 2 questions about April and he's so defensive and so rattled. Like it's too easy. It was too easy. She basically won by doing nothing because Ricada just self-destructed.
Par.
Look, yo, Ash, Carl's looking at him Brady Bunch style. Like,
They're
shut
both-
the
they're
fuck
both
up.
They're both just laughing
Wait, they're,
at
bo-
him.
they're all. Wait, they're both looking up at him. And look
Yeah.
at Melton here. Whoa, he's mad too.
He's
Kiki,
separate
catch up.
cars 40 yards away. Keep
Are
up,
you
you dumb.
retarded?
Whoa.
He's dumb.
Gino and
He's like articulating so fast. He's
Look
so
at her.
mad.
Look at her.
He's so mad. The car was 40 yards away. Kiki, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, bro,
She's
Take a
so
breath.
happy.
take a chill pill, Rackets. Maybe he's taken one too many chill pills, though, and that's why he's acting like this when he gets any sort of pushback. And this is the thing is, Ricada, you can never leave your hug box again. Even on Mapton's stream, where you have 4 janitors in the bag for you, all baldo washing and trying to run your retarded narratives, you still got blown out by a dumbass girl. You know that, right? So it's like, a confrontation with anybody, Josh, anybody, is out of the question. You would get cooked and destroyed so badly, bro. So badly.
Here to put your leash on so he can drag you through a logic question, you dumb bitch. What is
I'm
wrong with
asking.
you?
I'm
Get
genuinely
your
asking.
answer to put your helmet on so you can eat some
Nick,
soup
shut up.
later.
He's purple.
He's purple.
Oh, look at this.
Look at him, man.
Oh my
Look at
god.
his eyebrows. How angry he is.
Oh my. It's cartoonish. It's
Thing is,
cartoonish.
Nobody can even hear what he's saying because he's spiraling so hard.
Well, I kind of want to like film that or a snapshot that and put it on ChatGPT to make it art.
Let's just put this in perspective. He's screaming the house down about being in a relationship with April while his kids are in the other room, while his wife is in the other room.
And they're crying, hugging.
No,
It's okay.
what is wrong with this piece of shit?
Fuck.
You
Yeah,
dumb
dude.
piece
Now,
of
like,
shit.
it's like
They saw each other in cars across the street. They weren't talking.
Daddy!
All right, so
Please,
when did you get the permission? When did you get the
I can't take
permission
this.
to show her text
I don't know.
Farting
Maybe for months and months and months while he was dragging her name through the mud online.
When did you get the permission to
retard.
show her text messages at a
didn't.
Answer it, Nick.
Because he didn't get permission, and he knows he didn't get
Nope.
permission, so he's gonna fucking melt down about it.
Mm-hmm.
festival of incels? Sorry, Patrick.
Belted.
Sorry.
Literally.
Oh,
Sorry,
it's
it's true. True.
It's true.
This happening to Ricada is like, I'm so happy. I'm so glad he lost everything and fucking ruined everything. He is such a piece of shit. There's no, I'm sorry. There's no, it's always, no. And he's always proven wrong. And then in 2 weeks, we're going to see the fucking body cam and it's going to be insane.
And it's going to be crazy, and he's going to get embarrassed even further.
All beyond.
He doesn't even have to apologize. He needs to just log off.
Yeah.
Seriously. Just stop discussing this stuff.
Yeah.
If he wanted to do a law show, he should just do the law show. But he's obviously incapable of controlling himself and is just determined to crash his entire household with no survivors. And this entire stream has solidified for me, this guy is not going to stop until he's in jail or prison. And he's going to end up there.
Good.
Acting this way. Because not only has he not changed in any way since he got arrested last year, but I think he's actually gotten worse since then. I think he's in even less control of his own actions than he was back then. And that's scary. That's really scary. And it's something I'm not even sure he can fix because I think the biochemistry of his brain is permanently ruined.
Oh, it is.
And he will never be able to recover. So I think for his own good, he probably needs to be institutionalized, put in the system, told what to do, when to do it, when he eats, when he shits, when he does recreation, because I think he's unfit to live in civilized society. He's completely lost it.
Long-term effects of whippets. Here we go.
Buddy, this isn't just some fucking weed or even some coke or even a little bit of this motherfucker's frying his brain with galaxy gas on the daily.
But hear this.
Daily oxygen deprivation.
The long-term effects are neurological, hematologic, and psychosis, including nerve damage.
Yeah.
And he's taking it every day. Plus, his brain hasn't had time to heal off the alcohol and the coke. So you're just continuously damaging it. Your brain is never healing itself at any point.
Permanently killing his brain cells.
Oh, it's destroyed. Yeah.
You had your phone out.
He's
You were
still
going
right
to
in the
bing,
face.
bing,
He also has feltosis.
those
He
ticks.
knows he's
Yes.
wrong. No, you
Ironic.
you said literally I had
No, you
full
dumb bitch.
permission.
You doxed a woman that I really, really cared for and put
I
her in
didn't
danger.
know.
Who gives a
No, stop.
fuck?
First of all, look at him there. Now that's a seething. He looks like a
Ooh.
rodent there. He looks like a rat, doesn't he?
Yeah.
He's like a ghoulish rat. This is all a lie, by the way. So do you want to know how people actually learned that April was living at
She
Rekieta's second
posted
house?
pictures.
Well, he posted pictures of the house for sale that included images that had April's stuff in them from her Instagram. So there was one picture in particular of the house where April's coat was hanging up.
Stop.
And she had posted a picture on Instagram of her coat on that same fucking coat rack.
I didn't even remember that.
It wasn't Keanu that doxed that April was in that fucking house, and she should have never conceded to this. Kiwi Farms figured it out a long time before that. But Rekieta's like, you are a doxer. Da, da, da. Meanwhile, Rekieta's employing Ethan Ralph as a tactic, right? Sending Ralph up to Minnesota to fuck with Aaron and Holte. And then him and Ralph are crying about how everybody takes everything in the sector way too far. I'm sorry, but these guys get involved in lawsuits, revenge porn case against Aaron. Ralph's doxing people. Ralph's admitted to swatting people. And then these guys cry that everybody else is taking it too far. Get a fucking grip, guys.
Actually, one of the funniest things about that tweet. So Rekieta was like, the sector, everyone's taking it too far. Da, 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 da. By the way, speaking with Ralph about this, Ralph of all people, who doxes people monthly, weekly.
He doxed Aaron and Holte 3 separate times on Telegram.
But he doxes everyone.
And you're never going to convince me that Rekieta didn't have something to do with that. He's like, prove it. We can't prove it, Rekieta, but we don't need to see shit to smell shit. You know what I'm saying?
So in that tweet thread, so Kino goes,
Rekieta just doxed his nanny, by the way.
Yes, exactly. Buddy, these are the two people who do the worst things in the sector. And Kino goes, can you remind me who in the sector reported you to the police and CPS? And then he's like, nice, straw man. And then blocked fucking Kino Shea. Why? Because this situation's not because of the sector or anyone involved. We report what we see. Other people report what we...
It's entirely the consequences of Rekieta's own actions. And by the way, this is another part of the chickens coming home to roost.
Yeah.
Rekieta, for whatever reason, trusted Keanu and Gino with all sorts of private information in confidence, knowing that they were snake rat bastards that have snaked everybody they've got involved with in the Dabbleverse. Anybody could have seen this coming a mile away simply by the fact that Keanu's the sort of gossiping, spill the tea bitch who, if she has info, she's going to use it to try and get clout and climb the ladder. So you can't, it's like, oh, wow, the scorpion stung me? Yes, you fucking idiot. It was in her nature all along. You can't seethe because you had this coming the whole time. It was all a pathetic house of cards that he built with the least trustworthy, least stable people he possibly could have.
Exactly.
Bringing the Holtes into this, April and Aaron, they're fucked in the head. And so is this bitch. So he got exactly what he fucking deserved. This is the comeuppance that he fucking deserves.
Comeuppance. That's the word. Word of the week, folks. But that's the thing. He wants us to have our comeuppance for what? Going, ha ha. Fuck you,
well, the thing is,
bitch.
He would just stop spiraling and spurging. People would stop laughing at him.
Buddy.
But he can't. He can't. All right, let's keep going.
Because you're so stupid, you thought that would be a good idea. You took her entire privacy and shredded it with her ex-husband who beat her. You.
Okay.
Look at him. Look at him.
I understand. Holy Ricada. Holy buddy. By the way, like, does he really want to get sued again? I understand Aaron is a public figure, but there's not been one iota of evidence presented as to Aaron beating April. In fact, April has said the exact opposite on multiple occasions, saying that Aaron may have been this, he may have been that, but he never abused her. So where is this coming from, Rekieta? And by the way, buddy, even if Aaron did beat April, it still doesn't excuse your behavior. And a lot of this weird thing with Rekieta is this idea that if he owns Steel Toe or if he owns Keanu, that magically it will wipe away all of his sins and everybody will forget and forgive him and think he's a cool guy. And that's just not how it works, man. Your 9-year-old daughter tested positive for cocaine. There's going to be a price that's going to be paid, my friend. I don't know what to tell you.
No.
Grabs you by the feet.
Shut up.
Whoa.
I'm pretty sure he just asked for Gino to beat Keanu there. But he was seething so loudly that it was cut off. But I think he said, I don't care if somebody grabs you by the neck and throttles you. Is that what he said?
Yeah. Or was it censored?
That's full on, like,
It may have been censored by the guy who posted this.
level stuff.
You're wrong.
You're the
You're wrong.
dumbest person
Dr.
ever.
Howe,
What you
because
did to her is
everyone
evil.
knew she was
You're
living in the house next door.
Yeah,
evil.
yeah, okay. It's censored. So everything that you hear is bleeped out. Even all in 19's like, this is a bit too far for the clip channel.
This is a bit too much, no?
Whoa.
But Rekieta is sitting here making these moral judgments about Keanu being evil. And his only real defense to any of this is to deny that morality exists and take a nihilistic, well, why do you even care? How does it affect you? Because if you look at this guy's behavior, he brought 5 children into the world. He made a commitment to Kayla for life, that they were going to be partners through thick and thin, that she would be the only woman in his life. And he betrayed all of that for cheap thrills, for drugs and side piece mistresses, so that he could relive an adolescence that he felt he missed out on in his fucking 40s. I'm sorry, buddy, but that's not how fucking life works. You have 5 children, and you've drug every single one of their names and reputations through the fucking mud. You don't think the kids at school have the internet? You don't think they know that their father is a baldoed cuckold that cheated on their fucking mom openly in a disgusting polycule where he was snorting fucking lines of cocaine going down the K-hole on ketamine every fucking day?
That's sick.
You don't think that they've already missed out on opportunities in life? Maybe they've been passed up for jobs. Maybe they've been passed up for college entrances. Maybe their friends have made fun of them. The consequences for his fucking kids are disastrous, let alone the consequences for his wife, who's now known all throughout town as a fucking tramp and a cuck queen whose husband treats her like fucking shit and walks out on her, and there's no fucking consequences whatsoever, and her children were fucking stinking and starving and unfed. That's what you've done, Rekieta. Your 9-year-old daughter tested positive for cocaine, and the rumors from Aaron and others is that you fucking dosed her with the cocaine. That's what's evil. That's the evil in this situation, my friend. And you need to confront that evil and take accountability for it and go forward not acting this fucking way. But instead, you justify it and try and tell everybody else that they're evil and wrong for looking at this and going, holy fuck, what a monster you are. Did you not care about anyone other than yourself? And the answer is he didn't, and he still doesn't, as he shouts the house down about this shit with his wife and kids in the other room. And it actually kind of fucking rattles me. Why do you care? Because, holy fuck, man.
It's wild, dude. Great. PP preach.
Everyone knew
Fuck him. Fuck him. Points his finger. Oh, I can't wait till they die. Bro, you're already brain dead. Okay?
she was living in the
No,
house
they
next
didn't.
door.
Look
Yes,
at
They
him.
didn't.
fucking
I have the text
did.
messages of her
And
saying
then
how
what?
could
And then
Keanu
what?
do
When
this
Kayla-
to me?
and then
Why
she
would
called
she do that?
Nick, you're 42 years old.
And you're screaming like a little kid throwing a temper tantrum. Look at yourself.
This
And
is
the thing
crazy.
is, what's crazy to me is he did this entire stream. He can look back on it and see what a fool he made of himself and his family. And he's still persisting in this behavior. And so that tells me this isn't going to end until the guy is isolated from his family and the rest of society. And I think that Kayla, he admitted during this that Kayla wants to divorce him, right?
Mhm.
She's just biding her time until Rekieta goes to prison. She knows that this guy's not going to repent. He's not going to change his ways. He's never faced real consequences in his life. He's never been told no. He's a trust fund Nepo baby who never had to work for anything in his life. He was given everything. He's never been told no, and he's gonna fucking explode. And the only way shit's gonna turn around is if he hits rock fucking bottom, which is sad because he has kids.
He already hit rock bottom. It didn't work. That should have been rock bottom, by the way.
It's not, though. It's not.
Okay, what's rock bottom for death? Yeah.
I think he has to go to jail for an extended period of time and just be completely removed from any sort of dopamine, any sort of drugs, and just actually come to the realization that he is nothing but a common reprobate, degenerate criminal, no better than anybody else. He needs to be humbled. He needs to have everything removed from him and be put in the fucking county orange and this is who you are. And there be no escape from it.
Look at him here, by the way. He's like inflamed. Like he's like swollen in anger.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't seen anything like this.
This to me.
When she calls me crying and saying,
She
I
didn't
can
call
only
you
go
crying.
over there.
She
I can.
stopped calling
She
you
did.
in
Kiki,
October,
what's
you
all
retard.
the-
She did.
Gino's
I
coke
can
dick
only
or
go
his
over
credit
there. I
score.
can only go over there when Kayla leaves the house, and that's the only time he wants to hang out with me.
Like it's so cringe, by the way.
This is the situation, just to lay it out. And look at him, how shocked he is that he's actually being confronted about this. And this is the first time that somebody has actually said to him, this is the reality of what you did. Well, your wife was out with your kids running errands. When she was out getting groceries, you would bring a dirty, coked out, skank side piece into your wife's bed, the bed of the mother of your children, and you would fuck her while your wife was out. And your wife knew about it, and your kids knew about it, and that's just how you live. That's how you behave. That's what you thought was acceptable. You fucking scumbag.
Look at his eyes in the zoom in. It's like for a second,
man.
the mask slipped. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Like-
it's not just for a second. The whole time the mask is slipped. The whole time he's just completely out of control.
When Kayla leaves, and then I can only go over there, and then he wants to bone me, and then I have to leave again.
Yeah,
And then
but we're
when I-
on the best terms, you dummy.
Okay,
I
I'm
also
just
told her I wouldn't have
asking.
sex with her anymore. And I stopped. What the f wrong
Yeah,
with
stopped
Did
after what, like 9 months?
you
Shut the
stop?
fuck up.
But did you stop, or is this still going on? Because I think it's still going on to this fucking day. Because I don't think he can stop any of it. I don't think he can stop the drugs. I don't think he can stop the fucking sexual degeneracy, the baldos. I don't think he can stop any of it. He is completely out of control. This is a train wreck.
You think Kayla, when she makes food for him, she sprinkles cocaine in there so it's in his system so when he's drug tested?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Otherwise, he would have been dragged off already.
Who's
You
that?
were
I'm
in
so
October,
passionate
you
about the
retard.
religion.
When was the last time you talked to her, Keanu? When was it?
When
This-
was the last
October
time you
This
said
part's wild. The phone texting arc.
Oh,
it?
so
When
fun.
was it?
When was the last time-
January was the last time he did. When was the last time you did, Keanu?
October 27th, right?
October? No.
27th.
It was probably.
Kiki
no, well,
sucks.
I can take a look back. But
How would I
October
know
just
this?
wanna
What,
know-
what,
I
what
just wanna know
magic would I
when
know
you
about
got
your
the
conversation,
permission-
you idiot?
I only.
It was the months I spent
Look at
talking
you.
to
Look
April
how right you are.
afterward.
Look how right.
Oh my
And Keanu's
god.
just laughing. She goes, "Look how red you are,
Look at her.
loser."
This is the happiest I've ever seen her.
You are. Would you? Shall I? Shall I?
Yeah, I'm red. I'm mad
Shall
at
I?
you.
Going
Shall
to
He admits it.
ad
What do you
hominem.
think?
Shall I?
Yes.
Shall I? I
You're
just
red
red.
and
was
angry.
in January at the traffic stop, and that's how you knew somehow that her
March,
boyfriend didn't
March
like.
at the traffic stop, you dumb bitch. You can't.
Whoa.
Oh man, calm down.
Whoa.
Knew
Oh,
Watch
somehow
this.
that her
March.
boyfriend didn't.
What? You want to see something crazy if you slow it
He's
down?
so desperate for control, and you have to ask yourself if he's like this with Keanu.
Oh, he hits
What is-
Kayla, allegedly.
Well, what is he like with his wife? What is he like with his kids? This guy is a total control freak with serious anger issues that has a desperate need for control. And so the moment that things don't go the way he wants in that household, you know he's throwing temper tantrums at minimum and acting a fool. And maybe he wasn't like this 5 years ago, 6 years ago, but this version of Nick Rekieta is a Nick Rekieta twisted by drugs, degeneracy, baldos, booze. This is not, the same person. This is a guy who has serious issues with self-control, and he wants to control other people. And he's a kind of a dangerous person. I'm not going to lie.
I'd say he's a monster. Watch this, Ashton.
I'm not kidding, though. Like, it's
No,
not
no,
exact
me either.
fiction. Like,
No, dude,
he's clearly
listen.
sick.
Listen, when I say monster, what I mean is the coked out, drug-addled, angry. By the way, look, he doesn't even have self-control to not fuck in front of his kids. It's coke hormone. It's monster brain.
It's just like, listen, man, just leave the phone call if you're gonna act like this. Obviously, you can't handle it.
Yeah.
But he doesn't realize how badly he's embarrassing himself and his family.
Yeah, the things he's done is like, we don't even know the half of it. But look at this, Ashton. Look at this zoom in. Watch me unpause it at slow speed. Watch him freak out here.
Didn't like.
Traffic stop, you dumb bitch!
Whoa!
You can't follow, bitch!
When did
Oh my god.
Whoa,
That
man.
was like Silent Hill level shit, bro.
you get the permission? When did you
You're
get the
the
permission?
stupidest
When did
person
you get
ever.
the permission? When did you get the
Jesus
permission?
Christ,
When did you get the
answer all the
permission?
questions and ask them how
When did you
to
get the
change
permission?
your
They're
life.
saying he has the energy of a Hitler speech.
I mean, at least Hitler was coherent. He might have had passion, but at least the things he was saying were coherent. This is just an angry Spurg out.
Dumb that even she can't talk. She's dumb.
I'm
You're a
asking
ton
a
of
question.
eggs.
Why is that
You're
such a hard
bread
question
eggs.
to answer? Why is that such a hard
Picture
question?
of
He's
the
answered
underside of
it
the
many
carton and
times.
sell it online, retard.
Why is that
Jesus
such a hard
Christ.
question to answer? Why is that such a hard question to answer?
No one needs the answer. The
Why-
question
why
is
not?
stupid because
I
you're
need the
dumb.
answer.
You're just
When
so dumb.
did
You
you
don't.
get-
Oh my god, he's red as fuck.
What is wrong?
Realize
When
this.
did you get the
Oh man. He's turning to grimace.
When did you get the
He's
permission?
really,
When
he's
did you
really
get the
doing
permission?
great to
I-
dispel the rumors he's on Whippets all the time.
Yeah.
He's
Wait till
really
the edit.
doing great. Uh-huh.
Wait till for the big edit.
Talk to this woman
When?
every single day.
He said from when
From
the first time she
September.
told him. The first
Yeah.
time she told him, he said that they had
January.
planned to tell her
So
to
don't you
Hackmania. He
think
got her
things
permission.
may have changed since from whenever?
Who's the
Keanu?
onus on? Who's the onus on to update about the status? Is it on?
Okay, could I, Ash, what are they talking? I forgot what they're talking about.
The thing is, it actually doesn't matter. The thing is, it just doesn't matter at this point. None of it even matters. Like, Rekieta is so desperate to control the narrative, and the more that he tries to control the narrative, he's on what Mr. Leahy would call the shit rope into the shit abyss. The harder you grasp on the shit rope, the stronger you try and hold on, the faster it slips through your fingers until you're in the fucking shit abyss. And that's where this fucker is headed to, the shit abyss. He's headed to prison. And there's really nothing that can stop his path to prison at this point. Like, this is just added humiliation and added salt in the wound for him, his family, his wife, his mistress. That's all that this is.
Wow. And hello, kick front page. Let's fucking go.
No, I don't think it's. I don't think it's
I'm
changed
just
at
asking
all.
the question. I'm asking the question.
Yeah, it's a dumb
ask the
question.
How do you
again.
know?
It's
How do you know?
retarded.
How do you
Stupid
know?
question.
Get your
How
I
do you
hyper.
know?
that
Hold
was
on. How do you know
cool.
Gino still loves you? Have you checked in the past 5 minutes? You might not still be married. Check in.
What?
Nice attempted sweep job there. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
Whoa, that was terrible.
buddy. I don't know what to tell you. That's not gonna cut it, buddy. You're gonna have to get the real industrial power washer out, which later on they do.
Yeah.
But at this point, mere broomsticks and mops are not gonna clean this mess up, Jan.
Yeah. He said that, and then everyone clapped.
It's all
I
they're
did
doing is
that-
throwing out retarded non sequiturs that make no sense.
Yeah.
And she's just like, so? Anyway.
Like, how about just let them battle it out? Why do you have to fucking step in?
When you got the
Has
When
he
did
been
you get-
sleeping in the
when
garbage
did you
cans
get
he's selling?
permission?
Like, are you
When did you
alone
get
now?
permission?
What's wrong with
No,
you?
I know you're all trying to defend your little
Get this
festival.
dumb.
No one's trying to
Your little festival is so condescending, and they just hate it when a woman talks down to them like that. Oh man, all of them just giving off the divorced middle-aged man incel energy. And that's the thing too, is like when you're debating a woman like this, it's really, really hard, even under the best of scenarios, to not come off as a creep or a fucking incel. But it really doesn't help your case when you're like a middle-aged man with serious issues with women. Like, it really, or like a fat fuck. It really doesn't help your case. You're just going to get felted. And the thing is, like, this woman is fucking dumb. She's highly socialized just by nature of being a fucking woman.
Yeah.
And so she knows how this is coming off to the audience. And she's just owning them.
Yeah,
They're
yeah,
so
no, exactly.
dumb.
She knows, okay, they look like they're psychos right now. This is an automatic win.
They
Kiki, I'd
don't
never
need
talk to her
You're a
loser
bowl of
ass again.
Cheerios.
Go fuck.
Bro, okay, if you were just like the guy on the bottom right, wouldn't you just leave and go, I don't want to be on this clip?
You know,
This is
like,
crazy.
This is like some other people's personal, like, marriage fucking drama, their lives falling apart and going to fucking jail. But this guy's going to insert himself into it as though he's the expert with his incredible broomstick. It's like, bro, why is this, like, why have you made this your battle? It's very strange. It's all about Aaron. It's like, well, what did Aaron do? Well, he was an unfunny hack. Okay, but so are all of you guys. It's kind of the pot calling the kettle black here.
Other Kiki.
Fucking unthreatening because you're so goddamn
No,
stupid.
You're so upset. You're so red in
But
the
pause.
face.
That's so
It's
true.
ridiculous.
If she was so stupid, you wouldn't be seething at her like that. Like, I don't know what to tell you, bro. It only makes your L even bigger to focus on how stupid she is because she's got you so tilted.
He says something so stupid here. Hear this.
Mad, I'm angry. You took someone I love and you
He said
shredded
he's
him.
angry. I'm angry. Yes.
I'm mad. I'm angry.
Oh,
Angry. He's mad. And by the
took
way,
someone-
he didn't say someone I loved. He said someone I love. So he still loves April. He still wants to be with April. If it was up to him, I'm sure he would have went with April, but he didn't want to lose access to his trust fund or assets. He knew it would be a big financial hit to him. So he decided to stay in this loveless marriage, which I'll get into more when we get to the part where he reveals that Kayla wants to divorce him, which I can't believe he admitted that. It's
but
crazy.
you knew. You knew. I knew. We all knew. No one needed evidence that fucking Miss Rekieta wanted to leave him because he's such a fucking slimy loser who has no value to him at all anymore. As a man, zero fucking value.
Someone I love and you shredded
I
them to
know.
the world.
Right.
Self.
And
I
you
have a
taught
right
her how
to
to
be
do
mad.
it.
Oh my
Like,
fuck yourself.
But he's saying like she was shredded and exposed to the world. That's what
You did that.
That's what you did, Ricada. You continue to expose all sorts of dirt about her life like you did at Hackamania because you don't care about her. She's nothing but an object of your juvenile fantasies of being a Chad, buddy. I'm such a Chad king. I'm fucking this pussy. I'm so cool. Like, this is your juvenile power fantasy. All she is to you is an object. You don't care about how she's affected by all of this. It doesn't matter to you.
How about that? You
Right.
said she was your friend and
No,
you did that to
you're full
her.
of shit. You're
Oh
full
my
of
God,
shit. I've
find a
never been
bridge
more
and hang
worried
yourself,
about
you
you
dumb
than
bitch.
you. Have another whippet. Have another.
So all of
Bring
that
it up.
all of that impotence, spurging, and seething he just did was water off a duck's back to Keanu. Her brain was too smooth to be affected by any of it. And then she just cracks him with this haymaker. Go take another whippet. And he's visibly affected and seething. And she's smiling and laughing. All you have to do is look at the body language of these two to determine who's winning. That's all you need.
Another whippet and call it a day.
Have another
Kiki,
whippet.
When
Kiki,
did you get?
jump
Okay, so he
Jump off
told
a
her
bridge.
that's insane, Rekieta. Like, where is this coming from?
And look at her. And look at her here. She's so happy. It's like, oh, I got him. I got him. I got him.
He's seething.
Did you get permission to share the text that you're threatening to share right now?
I will. I will.
No, but
I don't
when
care
did you
if
get permission for
clearly
that?
We'll
don't
get
give a
permission
shit.
after the
When?
Scott is such a
When did you
janitor.
get permission?
I love they both come in to cuck the content, which is crazy. Like, the idea of mapped in show here is it's supposed to be like a free-for-all where it's like blood sports back in the day and the content's supposed to come out.
Yeah.
And then these guys are like, well, you better not show these receipts. You better not increase the drama and make the show cool. Where's your permission? It's like, who gave you permission to bust out this fucking mop like this, you fucking retard?
What fucking
So
losers,
pathetic.
bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
No, I
When?
don't have permission. That's why.
Then why are you?
you-
Why are you
you-
saying
you-
the
Did
word?
you guys have permission at Hackmania to leak? Shut the fuck up.
Well, no. And it's all just like, all these guys, by the way, it's like a 4v1. They all take different positions at various times to try and outflank her. There's no consistency whatsoever. And she's still just dog walking them because Rekieta's behavior not only is indefensible and reprehensible, but even if you could mount a defense, the guy is seething like a fucking child. And this guy is supposed to be an accredited lawyer. And he's acting like this. He's supposed to be able to argue cases before judges and convince a jury of peers of his point of view. And look at him, just reduced to a red-faced, seething juvenile child by a dumb bitch.
them on the
monster.
screen.
You
I'm just
are
wondering
absolute
when you
monster.
had the permission
Why?
to share those.
Disgusting.
But
Oh,
you're
she's
saying
my
you'll share
best
them.
friend. Here's all of her life.
He's answered that question. He's answered it.
Yeah. But
When
why-
back at the last time,
The
like
first
around the time I
she
even
told
talked
him
to
that
her.
story, the first time she told him that story, she said he could share it.
Yes.
He's
But
answered
did she
it.
say you
Don't
could
you
But
share
you
think
keep
your
asking the
text?
question. No, he doesn't think you need
She
to update
doesn't
enough.
want to be.
Guys,
she
guys, why do we care what April thinks about anything?
You know?
I thought
It's-
everything's
but
on the
it's-
table now.
But they don't. They don't care about April. They would like to see April suffer as well.
Yeah.
But they're just, I don't know. They feel like if Ricada goes, then they're not going to have this cudgel to go after Steel Toe with for content. When what they really need to realize is that they should just cannibalize Ricada for the content because it's fucking jokes and that this horse is long dead. There's nothing else they're going to get out of this situation against Aaron. It's just boring. It's the same shit. Okay, he's a cock who ate cum. They're all cocks. They all ate cum. Who gives a shit?
Oh my god, guys! It's like, oh, you're hurting her feelings, April. Who cares? You're all filthy.
Don't.
You're
It's
all
just
fucking see the
ridiculous.
crazy. There's stories about fucking people eating each other's cum, and we're gonna care that April said a fucking gay ass story. Who gives a fuck?
Ricada looks like he wants to die.
He should.
For real. For real.
doesn't want
Anybody
to be.
else?
She doesn't want to be like a part of this or online
job,
or
Then why are you
whatever.
wanting to share
using
her
all my
text?
lines.
Oh,
Good
did you
girl.
find that out when you talked to her on October 27th? You
Well,
dumb
did
bitch?
you apparently
Shut
said
up, you
talked
dumb
to
bitch.
her.
Put a bouncer in your mouth and
Hail Patrick, the
timeline.
king of
How are you this
Dabbleverse
stupid?
drama.
I know you are, but what am
You
I? No,
understand that January is after
Did you hear
October,
that?
right,
I'm
idiot?
Okay,
Keanu hit him with "I know you
I
are,
know
but
you are,
what
but what
am
am
I?"
I?
That's so
I know you
childish.
are, but what am
That's so
I?
Kino, bro. Kino alert. Kino alert. Kino alert. Let's go. Let's
And
go,
they're all
chat.
laughing. He's crying.
Oh man,
Sorry.
this is good.
You're wrong. You're wrong. She
wrong?
called me.
Oh,
She
January's
called me.
not after
I'm
October.
sorry that she
Oh
called
my
me
God.
and she said,
Bro, this, I swear, it feels like Blood Sports
man.
days, doesn't it?
It really does. This is some IBS apocalypse
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
And like all these random nobodies from the Dabbleverse get dragged in later on that no one knows, and they have nothing to contribute but cringe and spurgery. It really is kind of like an IBS apocalypse too.
Yeah.
But the Dabbleverse version.
Oh, it's like
Oh,
the you know how sci-fi makes like cheap versions instead of
Yeah.
Jurassic Park, it's like dinosaur
Like the
forest.
Asylum. Yeah.
Like shit like that. It's like the cheap version.
This is the cheap ripoff. 10 years too late.
Yeah.
you know, Aaron and I.
Told
Sorry,
you,
I just did a hit of
October
nitrous. I just
27th.
did a hit of nitrous, and she sounded out of her
Everyone's
mind.
laughing at Ricada. Ricada's just screaming, making a
He's
fool of himself.
crying.
Oh man.
Aaron
On
taught me how to do
October
nitrous.
27th.
Me.
No,
Your
No.
leather face mom is
Sorry.
chasing me around the Crawford house.
Kiki,
sorry,
I don't know
sorry.
how to
I
explain
know.
to
I know.
you
She told
that
me. She told
January
me.
is
Aaron taught me how to do.
October.
Excuse me. Nick taught me how to do nitrous. Nick taught me how to do nitrous. I said Aaron.
Yes, I did,
Nick
of course.
taught me how
What
Pause.
the fuck?
So this is crazy. So Keanu goes to him. I know it's a little tough to hear because of the spurgery, but Keanu goes, so you taught April how to do whippets? And Ricada goes, yes, of course I did. So Ricada's admitting to huffing galaxy gas. There's no speculation about it anymore. He just straight up said, yeah, I do it, and I taught April how to do it.
What a loser. What are you, fucking in high school? Like, what the fuck? That's fucking like such low class of drugs.
Oh, man, this is crazy.
Buddy.
From a married father of 5 who is a leader in his church congregation teaching Bible studies to a galaxy gas huffing goofy getting blown out by Keanu on live stream.
Buddy, if you're
Just
like,
Ricada.
if
I
you're at a
don't know
party
of
with
anybody
someone,
fallen so fucking low from
you're-
such a high as this.
if you're at a party with some people and someone does a line, it's understandable. Imagine being at a party and seeing someone doing whippets. You'd go, bro, what
It's
the fuck are
similar
you
to
doing?
Somebody doing fucking heroin. What
Yeah,
the
you're
fuck are you
What are
doing?
you doing? Holy shit.
to do nitrous, and
I
I
taught
was
her how to do
fucking
nitrous
worried
and
about
coke and
her.
Molly and ketamine.
Exactly. And
Oh my god.
Man, I mean, I'm gonna tire out this bell, but why would you ever admit to that? And you know, you're yelling this with your kids over in the other room. What a good father of the year here. What an example you set for your kids to huff galaxy gas and do Molly and coke. And then when your
Even
kids'
crazier.
lives are ruined by drugs, then what? You don't give a fuck.
Even crazier, they're all yelling at her like, you're going to release the text message. And she's like, you taught her how to do all these drugs and turned her into a junkie.
But
What's
this is-
worse?
Does he not think, by the way, his PO is going to see this?
Oh,
Does he-
buddy.
Does he think the August jail sentence is going to be deferred?
No.
I'm pretty sure he's going to have to serve at minimum those 28 days. And if he does have to go for those 28 days in August, he'll never recover from that.
Yeah.
His life's going to keep spiraling. Unless that finally wakes him the fuck up and he's like, I can't go back. I have to make things right. Which at this point, I really doubt that there's anything. I think he needs to just be permanently locked away.
Oh, wait. Someone said she was already a coke whore. I bet she partied a few times, but he turned her into like a daily, everyday like user. Let's be fucking real here, okay?
he was still
I don't
doing
know
it.
about
That's
that.
terrifying.
I honestly would not be surprised if April was already a dirty drug
The
user.
reason
before.
I don't
And then
think so is because Aaron didn't do like mad drugs.
Oh, but that's the thing is like Aaron's perspective on this is kind of flawed because I would not be surprised if this whole like polycule thing was also partly April's idea
True.
because she wanted easier access to drugs and she wanted to monkey branch to Ricada. Like I kind of think that Aaron was a stupid fucking like guppy that went into the Shark Tank and got his fucking lunch stolen by every
Here-
single person involved in this.
But here's the thing, Ashton. Coke is like a person who has money's drug.
Well, I
They-
don't know. Maybe she was fucking somebody else on the side because their marriage was on the rocks for a long fucking time.
Fair?
You know,
Fair?
I really wouldn't be surprised.
Fair?
Fine to me.
Oh, I'm
Why
sorry.
do you keep changing the
Bill and I are
argument?
Adult.
doing
She makes her
nitrous,
own choices. What is wrong with you?
or
just
that
keeps
you,
skipping
or
around a
that you
different
miss it,
argument.
or that you. She's calling me
Contradicting
hyperventilating
herself.
because you.
No, she
because
called you
keep-
one time. Retard.
This is why I don't
Keep
deal with
saying
her. 'cause
Kelly.
she's
Wrong.
like,
Oh,
she
you
can't
are
register
so
a
wrong.
response.
No.
Oh, you are
She
so
can't
wrong.
learn-
I could
she
show
can't
the
learn new
fucking
things.
receipts.
No,
So
no.
wrong.
Incapable
Show
of
'em.
taking
I could
Whatever.
show the
It's
receipts.
not
Oh, you know what? Yeah,
yours.
I'll have a festival about it and just like air
A
them all out.
festival?
That's
Ding,
what I'll
ding,
do.
Let's
ding,
go!
ding.
Why would you do
Jerry,
that to your friend?
Felt it. She instantly felt it, all of them.
Oh no!
Why would you do that to your ex-lover that you like taught her to do
Exactly.
nitrous and all this bullshit?
I didn't.
And that you wouldn't even.
I
You just said
That's
pause.
a liar.
This is how wet-brained the guy is that he can go from one sentence saying I taught her to do galaxy gas to less than 30 seconds
No.
later the next sentence I never did.
No, Ashton, I think you mixed it up because I think she's saying you did the festival about it, and he's saying I didn't. Meaning
Well, he also did do that.
he's
Yeah.
not the one who like ran the festival, but it's like you came on and gave the content. Let's just see that one more time.
let her to do.
It's all messed
Jerry.
Why would you do that to your ex-lover that you like taught her
up.
to
About
do
making the festival, yeah.
nitrous and all this bullshit?
I
And
didn't.
that you wouldn't even let her come over until Kayla left the house. And
She
so
and
you
Kayla
could
were
bone her
fighting.
and
What
then
do you want me
send
to
her
do?
back
I
next
There it
door.
is.
Ooh.
There it is. He reveals that Kayla and April were fighting, which is obviously what's going to happen when you start a polycule with the mother of your kids, the married mother of 5, and some random fucking floozy coke whore who's like 20 years her junior. Like, or 10 years rather. But still, like, that's what's going to happen. There's no polycule Ricada that doesn't have jealousy, insecurity, and come brutally crashing down, buddy. It just doesn't happen, bro.
I know.
It just-
Let me just send one thing off here. There we go.
Like, what do you want him to do? Don't bring your mistress into your home around your kids, you fucking freak.
I'm gonna say this. I think I know you're bashing Keanu. I think she's killing here.
Oh yeah,
I think
mean,
she's R-ing him hard.
Well, I think he's R-ing himself. He's getting
Yes.
bent over by himself.
Over and fight with someone. That'll be great.
Are
What a
we
good
pretending
idea.
that drugs aren't cool, Keanu?
Yes.
What's
Pause.
going on?
Pause. Drugs aren't cool.
No, they're
You
not.
know? Like, drugs are cool when you're in high school and you're in your early 20s. And,
College.
you know, drugs aren't so cool when you're a married father of 5, because this is where drugs lead you to. Okay?
Mhm.
Like, this is are you really trying to say drugs aren't cool? Like, you guys are middle-aged men acting like juvenile fucking children about drugs. Okay? This is crazy stuff.
Everything in moderation, but I don't have
Okay,
5
good.
kids. All right.
There it is.
Oh.
There it is.
Oh.
Look at this
Sorry.
April.
Look at Carl here. What a goof. Look at him here. What a goof.
I haven't
bag.
done, I
Fine,
haven't
because I
done
don't have
fucking
kids.
blow.
Keanu can't give birth.
I'm sorry, your
Okay.
eggs dried up and your husband's semen
Oh, by
comes
the
out
way,
in
like-
dust.
They're so about like empowering April and protecting women out of one side of their mouth. You're an empty egg carton. You can't have children out of the other side, and they don't see how bad that comes
Yeah.
across because they're so terminally online. It's so pathetic, bro.
But there's no consistency with their morals or their
No,
thoughts
no,
or their
no.
whatever. It's like throw shit at the wall. It can all contradict each other, like within the first paragraph, and then it's like, yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
But
I
no
don't
one would want
want
kids with you anyway. You're so
What do you mean? Gino's married to her, you
Which-
fucking retard.
By the way, all of this just completely didn't phase her at all.
No.
Which, you know what? We do have to give Keanu her flowers and her props.
I
because
am, yeah.
There's, I've been a little bit hard on her, but the reality of it is there's very few people, especially women, who can go into a situation like this
Mhm.
and maintain their composure and their cool while they're being screamed at by 4 middle-aged bozos every insult in the book, and just laugh at them and make them seethe even more. It is actually somewhat impressive.
Yeah, and I'll say this, like, she's entertaining here in this. She's smiling, laughing. Yeah, like nothing phases her, and her responses are just like bang. All right, done. I thought I was on pause.
Stupid. The government would take them away and be like, God, we have a
Like
new
you're
project
like
to
the
study."
government took yours away. You dumb piece of
Yes.
shit.
When you're
Oh,
retarded,
very
the government.
Wait, let's see
What
this.
an L! Take the L, Ricada! Take the L, Ricada! Your kids got taken away. This is brutal, buddy. Ooh.
Like the government took yours away. You dumb piece
Yes.
of shit.
He's like, yes.
Buddy, somebody in chat just brought up Mapton is 46. Carl is 48.
Stop.
And the other guy is 44.
No, he's not.
This is so embarrassing for these guys.
Oh my, they're old.
Oh, man. Listen, if you didn't make it in entertainment yet, you think you're going to make it in your 50s, boys? It might be just time to hang it up. No, like you're not going to be the next O&A, gentlemen.
And
Yes,
the-
when
and
you're
it's
retarded,
very
the government
sad.
takes your kids away for a while. For you, it'd be permanent.
I'm sorry you missed a drug test, and that
I'm not.
Oh, yes.
Keith's killing it, bro. Keith's killing
Yes.
it. She's
Oh,
winning me
yes.
over here. She's winning me over like hard.
Happened. Who cares? It
here's
happened.
what she said.
She doesn't give a
Repeat
fuck.
what you said.
She's
She's
no-
on her
she's
phone.
like,
She's
listen.
being so catty.
You want to hear it?
Cunty.
No, she's gonna read. She's gonna read what April said.
No.
She's like,
Oh, no,
okay,
and
you're
this is
all
where-
crying about this.
This is where Ricada rage quits because
Yeah.
he can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
And then he tries to claim, by the way, on this rage quit, that he had to go drive his kids somewhere, which is always a lie whenever he says this shit, right? But then within a few minutes, he comes back because he's seething at something she said. So just keep that in mind.
Right?
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
dummy,
No,
this
not
is your
really.
conscious. And
I'm
yes,
2
you
minutes
are.
past my heart
Wanna
out.
hear it?
You're the dumbest ever.
She's
and doing
talking
this to
about
your
you
friend is
and Kayla right
horrifying.
now.
Oh,
I-
he can't handle it.
Oh,
he can't
no.
handle it. He can't handle it.
It's the sweet, sweet release of those whippets, buddy. He can't even cope with the humiliation of what he's done to himself.
Look at this.
So now
Look at
you
this.
gotta go get that goofy galaxy gas.
Look at him here, Ash.
What a fucking goof, bud. Nah, he's a goof.
Been emotionally abused by both of them. He did acknowledge it weeks ago, and
He's gone.
Oh.
Flawless Keanu victory. Fatality. Like, that was a fatality.
That was
Ricada
brutal.
just fucking destroyed.
He didn't even
Just
say anything.
He couldn't. He couldn't fight back. He was fucking cooked.
apologized and cried.
Oh!
And-
Oh, look at Napton. He's fucking devastated at what happened.
They are.
So now,
Look at
These
this.
guys, this is now where they all start coordinating their gay Discord narratives and trying to pull up this PowerPoint presentation because they're like, what the fuck do we do? We're getting our asses handed to us by Keanu. So, like, it's wild. It's wild to watch.
I gotta say, this is great.
When did you
And
get permission?
said
I've already watched this, but it's even better.
Oh, yeah.
Like when you like.
he did it because he was hoping to get through this as us three, and he felt her going away, and he didn't know what to do at the time. Now he realized
See, it doesn't even matter what she's even fucking
By
saying.
the way, this is so embarrassing. If you actually listen to it, it sounds like high school drama.
Yeah.
That would happen not even in senior year, but like fucking sophomore year.
This is like
Drama
Degrassi.
in high school.
This is
Straight
fucking
up.
Degrassi shit, you know?
he doesn't know what he has, and he was trying to save it because he didn't know how to save it with her. So there you go.
All right, it's time for part 2.
Part
So
2.
Ricada wasn't satisfied with the absolute ass whooping he took, so he just decided to come back and reveal even more intimate details about himself and his situation and fucking seethe and fucking cry. All right, so we come back. Ricada comes back after he apparently had to drive his kids, which I guess once again was bullshit, as we all knew. So now he's back and seething again. It's just the first frame here. Look at him. He looks terrible. It looks like he has sweat stains all over his body, and he's just fucking got his brow furrowed. Like going Super Saiyan. Okay.
All right, here he's feasing.
He's feasing.
You retard.
Whoa!
Whoa, buddy. Look at Keanu's face.
She's like so happy.
Fucking raised eyebrows, just fucking laugh. Even like everybody on the panel's laughing at Rekieta, other than like the most dedicated janitor in the bottom right. Like this is Rekieta's strongest soldier, this fucking guy in the bottom right. He's just determined, come hell or high water, his broom will not falter. All right.
Held her as she cried.
Right. They're saying he looks like a Breaking Bad throwaway character.
Bro, none of these guys are real characters.
No.
Like I refuse to even Mapton. This guy is fucking monster of the week throwaway trash.
Yes, exactly.
Like, I just can't wait until these guys fuck off. Like no one wants to talk about, no one cares about them. They're old.
They're calling this guy on the bottom right Discount Warski. That's an insult to me, guys.
Leave Warski alone.
Leave me alone.
Alone.
Talking to the St. Cloud Police Department, reporting the fucking crime.
Okay, she did.
Yeah.
Okay,
she did. That's what she told me. That okay.
To the St. Cloud Police Department, reporting the fucking crime.
Okay, she.
Okay. The way she raised her head, she went, okay.
Oh no.
Did.
Yeah.
She did. That's what she told me. That she took. That she said I was just angry. So.
Oh yeah, she was just angry.
Wait. Is she saying that April reported him to the police?
I don't know. I don't think it really matters at a certain point.
I
right?
hope, bro.
She's just angry. You talked
and she
to
also
her.
told me
Never.
Nick told me how to do
You know
whippets,
nothing
and I love
about
him,
her.
and he's gonna leave his
Why
wife.
do you
for
keep
me.
changing the argument? This is a bad
Oh,
tactic.
you do
keep,
it.
like,
That's the worst of it all. Well, maybe not the worst of it all, but one of the worst parts. He was leading on the fucking mistress, telling her, oh, I'm going to leave my wife for you. We're going to start a new life together without those bothersome brats, and fucking pilled out Kayla. And it was all bullshit. What a scumbag.
This is like a movie, isn't it? Like a dirty, like drug movie?
Did everybody involved dirty. His wife, his kids, couldn't even do the fucking mistress right. Couldn't even commit to that.
Yeah.
The fucking loathsome, lecherous bum that he is.
What a gross creature.
changing the.
No. I'm just saying. So maybe.
What does whippets have to do with what he's asking you about?
monster.
Well,
Okay.
what do you want me to do? This is what she told me. This is what she told me. What do you want me to do?
The Dabbler says he sent a link to Aaron.
What?
The Dabbler said he sent a link. The Dabbler. Wow.
What do you want me to do if this is what she told me? And
I
then
wish
she
they
told me,
could
and she was
dabble
hyper.
in entertaining people, but I guess that's just not to be.
More like the diddler, they're saying.
Ventilating about
Like
you blaming her
diddler.
about the drug test.
Jesus
What do you want me
Christ,
to
you're
do?
back on the drug test. I don't care what you said about the drug test.
Well, what do you want me
Do
to
you
do about
understand-
her
Well, you
telling me
clearly
that that's
understand
not the case? It
Listen.
wasn't.
Later on, after the fact, he tries to cope and said he didn't care during this. I've never seen anybody care more.
This is very much a care.
Like to try, I don't care. Why are you screaming then and going red and fucking gesticulating like a spastic if you don't care?
Isn't like
Such a
that. What do you want me to
transparent-
do about
Wasn't
it?
Yeah, no, definitely.
Where is that text
Requiem
message?
for Ricada.
Kiki?
Oh, we talked on the phone for hours.
We talked on the phone for hours. It just magically happened.
I bet I could
tapped
find
her
one.
and
Shall I
held
pull
her.
it up?
There's an actual record of her police report, you dummy.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
So
where
what
she
do you
sat
want me
there
to
and
do?
said what he did. Oh,
It just slides right off hers.
Okay.
over and over and over to an
Kino.
What do
officer.
you want me to do? What do you want me to
Not
do?
be
If she
f***ing
told me?
dumb. Can you try it?
What do you want me to do? If she
Not
told
be
me
a horrible monster.
She said,
to
I
your
know.
friend.
Yes.
A horrible
Whoa.
monster.
Oh,
Ricada,
buddy,
look in the mirror.
projection. Stop, buddy.
You're the worst person in this situation, and very much on the top of the lolcow
Buddy,
shitty
he's
arc.
He comes across as such a whiny little impotent bitch.
Yeah.
Doesn't he?
Yeah,
He
you're
comes
a
across-
monster.
I'm gonna be real. He's way more feminine in this interaction than Keanu.
Yeah.
Like Keanu's body language is a lot more masculine, and the way she's talking is very matter of fact and very calm. Whereas Rekieta is just histrionically spurging.
This is actually, I don't even know why. How did he not like realize this was the worst fucking idea?
I think he did, but it's like a quicksand where it's like, unless he really thought he was winning, but then why would he rage quit? Maybe he just needed a sweet galaxy gas hit
Maybe.
to try to revel in his victory. I don't know.
I think
But
so.
I think he was just like committed. He felt committed, and it's like sunk cost, like this entire thing. When he really needs to just cut his losses and move on with his life, but he can't.
Or he could keep doing this and make great content for the show. Thanks,
Oh
Nick.
yeah, he's
You
gonna get us a fucking BMW. At this rate.
Yeah.
I'm not.
Yes,
you know what?
are. Oh my God, you're a nightmare.
The worst person
Nobody
in her
would
life
want
is
to
you,
talk
and
to
I'm
ever.
glad you're out of it. I'm sorry she ever met you or Aaron or.
Okay. Not to
Ooh,
white
good
knight or
grief.
defend Kiki here. He's got a lot of friends, from what I see. A husband. They're not in a cocaine fueled fucking orgy.
The bar for being better than Rekieta right now
Is
is
so
really,
low.
really, really low. I mean, I would say at this point, like at least Ralph had the decency to remove himself from his children's lives completely. And, and go into exile in Mexico to drink himself to death. Perhaps Rekieta should do the same.
Ralph's better than Ricada.
Kayla.
And what's crazy is that you hurt her more than just about anybody else.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me because I have some. Okay, I can't read the texts about
Okay,
you.
I
you
can't read
idiot.
the text about-
Look at how gay he is! He's gay! He's gay! He's a homo! He's
You're right.
gay!
Look,
Whoa!
she's
Whoa!
doing this like hand up, posture straight, like and he's like flailing, like like a little butterfly. The
Like,
butterfly.
bring it back. He was a pretty little princess.
Oh,
my
he was,
God. Oh my
he
God.
was,
Okay, I can't
he
read
was
the text.
serving cunt big time, like he was on
Serving
fucking
cunt.
RuPaul. Buddy, he was trying to serve cunt and eat with no crumbs, but there were many crumbs left. He was He was a hot fucking sassy mess. This fucking guy.
We're doing
Oh,
look at
buddy,
this, folks. Look at this. Watch this.
he's flaming.
Watch this. Again.
Zoom in,
Yeah,
enhance.
yeah. Let me just move it over. There we go.
Oh my
He's
God.
taking two dicks.
Buddy,
He's
buddy,
jerking
he's
off.
sucking
He's jacking off.
two dicks.
He's jacking off.
Oh, buddy, that's very
Oh
feminine.
my God. He's jacking off too much.
Double dick Rekieta. Ooh.
Cocky.
That's it. The hedonism muscle memory is kicking in. It's kicking in.
Oh, he's jacking us. So funny.
It's
Such a
You're so
natural at it. He's just dying laughing. Buddy's so smapped. And Buddy in the bottom right looks like his dog just died. You know, like, I don't know when this guy pledged his eternal loyalty and fealty to Lord Baldo until the end of time. But let me tell you something,
my God.
pal. Once you put on the Baldo, it doesn't come off. You know, that Baldo, it's quite tough and tight to get off, pal. So you may want to reconsider.
Buddy, this is so funny, man. God bless slow-mo 0.2 speed for these moments.
Permission. Some
Yeah,
texts don't
whenever
read 'em.
Kayla,
God, it's like you're having a rap battle with a vibrator. You're so stupid.
And send her
Is Ricada talking about how he diddles himself with a vibrator? Is that what I just heard?
Having a rap battle with a vibrator. What does that mean?
It's a non sequitur. It's a part of Ricada's random access humor, one of his CWC-isms.
Yeah, hang on. I'll.
It's AUTISM. I don't even know if it's autism. I think it's just wet-brained, like alcoholism and galaxy gas
Sure.
brain.
I'll hit this. Okay.
her back to the flop house. Yeah, that's nice. Wow. Kayla left for a little bit, so come over and I'll have sex with you. Then go
Hold on,
back.
why
to
can't
your
you?
weird
Why
house.
can't you read the text? How come you need permission for some texts and not others?
Hey, there's many. I would have to go
Put
through
down
them.
the broom.
Would you like me to?
Oh
Read some
no!
more? Would you like?
Yeah, you know what? I agree with Melton here. Release every text.
Yeah,
Just
all
drop
the text
every
messages.
fucking
Nuke 'em.
text.
Nuke 'em.
How funny would that be?
No,
Can I
you
read
know
some
this.
more?
Yeah, we would
April
all
and
like
I
that.
were in a sexual relationship.
We want
a
the
lot.
text.
Let's do it on my
Yes.
channel next week. This
Look
little
at
piggy.
Ricada. Ricada was shook by Mapton saying that, buddy. Ricada's fucking shook. He's like, please God, anything but these text messages being released. Oh no, that's a sticker. That's a fucking sticker right there.
Hang on, I gotta.
Oh my God, it's pretty good. Let's get 10 subs for the Shook Kada sticker.
Cicada?
Body Shook Kada? Oh man. What's he so afraid of?
Cicada.
Buddy, this guy got baldoed in his own.
Oh, buddy.
This thing
Friday.
is probably even beyond getting anal. There's some real depraved stuff that went on in this polycule that I honestly hope doesn't see the light of day. I don't know, man.
Buddy, we're
I
gonna
can
get the
only
sex
even
tape.
Imagine, buddy. I can only even imagine.
Buddy, we're gonna get the sex tape soon, bro.
Carol,
And then we're gonna be on a robot stream
What
or having to
happened?
watch men.
Ape just drops it all. Ape just goes
Oh.
in. Like, because I don't know. I feel like Ricada is really tempting fate with all of this. Because if April comes out and testifies on any of the shows, it's over for him. You know?
What's worse, getting gunted or baldoed?
Gee, I really don't know. We know that Ralph eats poo. So it's a pretty high
I would
bar
say
to clear.
Ralph. I would say
But is
Ralph's worse.
But if Ricada's eating cum, is that worse than eating poo?
You've seen Ralph's fucking stomach and chest, bro.
I don't know. It's a philosophical debate for the ages.
Yeah.
Apparently, sex with Ricada comes with fucking bleeding out of your vagina because you're so dry during the process.
Oh.
I don't know. Like, at least Faith wasn't bleeding everywhere.
Should have been. Ricada shook. All right, I'm adding this sticker now. Let's add this. Honestly, I don't even want to think about either, to be honest with you.
Get fucking baldoed. Guys, like, trying to fucking dip into you, doing squats. To baldo. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. I think gunted is the obvious answer, but we don't really know. See, the thing is, before the tape, we didn't know that Ralph ate poo. And that's the thing is, we're not going to know until after the
Listen.
Rackets tape what sort of depravity this guy got up to.
At least for the women who could get baldoed, there was free drugs. With Ralph?
Ralph's got drugs too, but he doesn't give
It's
them
the
out.
shitty kind. It's Xanax and like.
These drugs are for me, actually, bitch. You don't even get any drugs. No, it's a philosophical debate for the ages. It's the old cock versus insect.
Ralph doesn't share. All right. It's called Nick Shook. Check out the sticker, folks. Nick Shook.
After deliberation, I'm voting Gunted. It is currently 60-40 on Gunted. Even during the Baldo segment, there's just not enough support to rally against the grossness of Ralph's gun. So
look at Nick's face. Look at Nick's face in the sticker.
Yeah.
He looks like a fucking beady-eyed loser, eh?
That's what he is. That's what he is.
You can't sign off. You just gotta leave, and you're mad. I raised the price to skip the queue to $20.
That's smart. Good move.
Anyway, I don't know why. Didn't you have to leave, red face Nikki boy? That's all.
I left and came back because I heard you say that she took back the fact that her husband abused her.
She did.
You're a monster. You're an evil person.
I'm not saying
she did on Twitter.
You're a monster for reading a text like that's one of these things ain't like the other.
he wasn't emotionally abusive, just like you.
He was physically
he
abusive, you dumb
was.
bitch.
But take
Where is the evidence for that, Ricada? There's no evidence whatsoever that Aaron was physically abusive with April, nor do I really believe that he would be.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like it's Ralph where there's actual documented footage of him putting on his fucking wife. And he was also just generally a really angry and abrasive person on the air to begin with.
Yeah.
Like, Aaron is a pretty tame guy, right?
Yeah.
Cry, I'm about to bust
You're
a fat
so dumb.
load. Oh shit!
He
Don't
admitted
stop.
to it on
Crying.
his show.
Nick,
He
shut
said
up!
he
I'm going
did
to
it.
come.
Take some
He said
accountability.
he did it. How are
Take
you
some
this
accountability.
stupid?
He
Take
admitted
some
he did it on the show.
Accountability? Are you
He did it-
serious?
He said he did.
Yeah.
You blamed
said
her.
he did
You
it.
blame her.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. You guys
He
didn't
said
hear
he
what
did it
I
on
heard.
the
What?
show. Keanu.
So
He did
are you
say-
shocked by the fact that she said that you were emotionally horribly
No,
abusive?
she told me what she told you. I know it's
Wait. So apparently Nick's the horrible, abusing, like, manipulator. Like, hey, Nick.
I believe it.
Of
believe
course
it.
I believe
mean,
it. He
I don't know,
is.
the guy is currently right now screaming all sorts of abuse and names at a woman on the air.
And
While
gaslighting.
trying to convince us that it's another guy that's abusive towards women. It's not really a very effective rhetorical strategy.
No.
I would say.
Beeping for me to plug them in. There we go.
in the text messages, you retard. I talked to her for months afterwards. We were asexual and very.
Whoa.
Look at the smile. The contrast between these two is really quite something at this
She's
moment.
so happy. Oh my God, look at this.
Yes.
It's cartoonish.
Oh,
It's
man.
cartoonish how mad he looks.
Romantic relationship for a long time. How are you this stupid? I
Well,
talk
then
to
why
her
did
every
you say
day.
it?
You
Why'd
talk to
you
her
say it?
once on the phone.
You know who he looks like with these beady eyes and how small he looks like the guy who helped out Tintin with a captain hat.
Oh my
Like,
God! What a reference, buddy! You're pulling out the Tintin references. You know what? I think he's Grouch status, buddy.
Yeah.
I think he belongs in the garbage can with the other Grouches at this point.
Is it Captain? Hang on. Yeah, he.
Captain had it.
Yeah, look, watch. Okay, look at him
All right,
here.
pull it up.
Look at him here.
I really wasn't expecting a Tintin reference.
Look at this.
From him, to be honest. Yeah.
He looks like Captain.
Nailed it. He got it.
It's all I can picture in my brain.
Spot on.
I think you know
No.
everything about her.
Oh, you're full of shit. I talked
Yeah,
to
I'm
her
so
for
full of
weeks
shit.
on the phone.
Oh,
I
for weeks
talked
on
to
the
her
phone.
for-
Great. The
Yeah,
last time you
because
talked to her
she
was
was
October
in your like
27th.
side house. She was
People
in
are shocked with the Tintin reference.
I was too. I was like,
your
what?
side house alone calling me bitch. Oh my God, are you crazy? She was in your side house calling me. And only
It's
would
just
she
another
you
house.
yeah,
It's not a
right.
side
Did
house.
she or-
It
No,
is
it's a side
Well,
house. My
then
wife.
Put down the mop. Even Rekieta goes, it's a side house, Mapton. Stand down, Janny. Stand down. You can't sweep this one up. The fucking hideaway side house.
The
Which
hideaway.
Which he had to sell anyway because of this entire clusterfuck. Because of all of his lawyer fees, he had no choice but to sell his hideaway home. So now he doesn't even have a side house for his side bitch.
Side
He
house
had
for the side
He
home.
had to store his fucking Cocor at his dad's house, which I guess has a sign that says fucking Cocor storage, according to fucking Ricada here. I hope Daddy Bob took a belt to Racket's ass when he asked him to store the Coke mistress.
What was it? Like, what did you put in here?
It was his whorehouse, not his side house.
The side house for the fucking side house. It's so funny.
Doesn't know about it, so please stop talking
Whatever,
about it. I
your
really don't.
fair house. Your
I
the-
go
you know,
into that house and out of that house and in that house and then it moans. It's really
yes,
crazy.
to Bone
You
April.
don't go, like, what the fuck was that? It's such a non sequitur. He thinks he's so funny, but he's so
He's-
painfully unfunny. It's brutal.
Oh, here. Wait, let me do it again.
He no longer has that house. Holy.
That's what he hears in his head whenever he finishes a joke.
When Kayla goes to the grocery store.
Sweet.
Oh my God.
I am who
He's a
I
good
am.
prick.
Sorry.
Yes,
for
you're a
tears.
piece of shit and a pile of garbage. What the
You-
hell?
Whoa.
You waited for your wife of your 5 children to leave, and then told him.
Yeah. And she's the piece of garbage?
Yes.
Kiki's
Yes!
killing it.
Yes. So
Do it in front of her like the old.
She's fucking felt it. Like, if you are Nick in this moment, like, yeah, someone should have pulled the fucking.
Oh, Mrs.
inner-
Rekieta should have pulled the fucking plug on the round.
Yeah, like, whoa.
Days.
What the? What are you talking about?
That's such a gross, low down, dirty thing to do, and it was upsetting April. And then did she not go to your parents' house to hang out with them when you guys
To hang out with them?
Ooh, this is bad.
You brought your mistress to chill with your parents? What a disgusting.
Oh, man. Throw in the damn towel. He's done.
All
He's
coked
done.
up too and sniffing, heading to the bathroom for
God.
bumps.
ignoring her?
You had to move
And
to
then-
my parents' house because you doxed her, you retard.
Oh no.
Oh, buddy. So there he is admitting that he moved his coke mistress into his parents' house. And his father must have been like, does this house say
That's
coke mistress storage,
crazy,
Ricada?
bro.
Does it say coke mistress storage at the side of my house? Is that what this is? Listen, Dad, you're going to have to powder her nose 6 times a day. Otherwise, she's going to rat on me to the government, and then your son's going to go to prison for 20 years. So we have to appease her, give her cocaine, holy shit. How does the conversation even begin? So, Dad, I have this mistress, she's a coke whore, and, I was keeping her in the side house, but now my wife is too upset because I kept getting caught banging her, even
No,
though I wasn't
Ash.
supposed to.
You're
Like, what
giving him too much credit. You know it was an elaborate lie that he cooked
Oh,
up.
yes.
It was.
Oh, yeah.
See, she's a friend of
Oh,
Kayla.
my God.
it's
The
like-
shame of it all,
It's
buddy.
just a big lie, and the parents have
Holy
no
fuck.
idea.
He should have spanked his son's bare ass then and then. He should have fucking been like, Nick, I'll bail you out of this one, but pull down your fucking pants.
Hang on.
I'm gonna do to you what I should have done from the fucking beginning. Celeste, get the switch!
House.
And just fucking went in on his fucking ass and just tore it the fuck up. He should have made him get a switch from the tree and fucking given him a paddling. He should have been fucking paddled. I would say to my son, you know what? I should have just got the abortion, shouldn't I?
Ooh, let's
At that
go.
point, listen, I'm a Christian man, but at this point, I should have just got the fucking abortion, son. You're a fucking embarrassment. Fuck off.
I got something cooking in ChatGPT that you're gonna like.
All right, like what was his payback to his dad? Did his dad get a turn riding Ape?
Yeah.
Like, did Ape sell her fucking ass to Daddy Rackets? Like, why are you bringing your parents into this fucking horror show? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Forensic.
There it is. We have a forensic recreation of exactly where on the Ricada family compound April was stashed. We see here that Bob put together a barn for the Coco where he could segregate the degeneracy and debauchery from the rest of his household. And I guess Rackets would go to the Coco storage cuck shed to consummate his baldoing with the ape. Whoa, buddy!
I love
the whole
Chat.
barn.
I love ChatGPT, bro. It's so funny.
The whole stable. The skank.
I like how it made it a storage unit. Like, it's funny. All right.
That's not what it was.
Where do you
I
bang the
didn't
door
dox
guys?
her.
Yes, you
You
did.
know you made that up. Just like
I didn't
you,
know.
just like
Somebody told.
What are you
just
talking
like
about?
I got,
No,
just like I
somebody
got your
told me that.
Twitter taken down. You know I didn't do that. I didn't do
I
it
have
to Kevin
screenshots.
Brennan either.
I have screenshots.
I got your Twitter taken down.
I have
Keanu,
screenshots.
So
By the
then
way,
show them.
what this is a desperate attempt to derail this into something completely irrelevant
Mhm.
because Rekieta was just destroyed. Like, he was completely dismantled.
Who fucking
He's just been
cares?
complete my Twitter. Which, by the way, this guy admitted he was posting nudes of fucking Kiki on his Twitter. He's like, but his cope is, well, it was just links to nudes. It's like the same pedantic semantic nonsense games that Rekieta plays. I really don't give a fuck, to be honest, because we know right well Rekieta and all these people are reporting people all the time on Twitter. But I don't even know why she gave in to this, because they provided no proof of any of it. But this was the desperate attempt to derail this shit. Ultimately, though, I really don't give a fuck, because I view all of these people as being on the same team.
Yeah.
And I love the infighting and destruction. So even if Keanu gets felted, it's no fucking sweat off my ass. I never gave a fuck to begin with.
But it's like this. Like, Melton's gonna cry about fucking being banned off of Twitter when he was like posting nudes and this, that, the other, and other weird shit. And can you believe I got suspended? Like,
You know, you
it could have
have
been
to go.
anyone. It could have been
You
anyone.
have to go pretty hard on Elon Musk's Twitter to get
Yeah,
You know,
exactly.
You have to be going pretty fucking insane to get banned
Yes,
on Elon's Twitter.
exactly.
I will. I'll tweet it right after this. P-Mel. I'll tweet it right after this.
Somebody posts a nude photo of me that's stolen
I
from
didn't
my
post any nudes.
former
It wasn't
OnlyFans,
stolen.
Then
I didn't
do
post
it.
any nudes.
NLO, I did not do that.
I have a screenshot.
Mind you, they're
what?
super concerned about April's privacy and making sure women are protected. And then they're glorifying posting RP of this woman. Like,
Yeah.
Make it make sense. It's so silly.
Buddy, that's the thing. Everything that they're complaining about, like, just goes right back at them. Right back at them.
Right after this.
I didn't do that.
I'll post it right after this.
Oh,
But
Yeah,
I
that's
so
gonna be-
what did I
that's gonna be
report you for?
embarrassing.
What did I report you for then?
We'll see. I'll have a. I'll show it.
Well, then show it. Show it.
I will right after this show. I'll post it.
I reported you and got your Twitter
are you
taken.
kidding? Like, are you this retarded? Like, you
I
can't.
didn't do that.
Like, you can't
Oh,
back
no,
it up
look,
after.
Who gives? Like, what? This is not
Here
even a
comes the
topic.
gaslight. By the way, it doesn't tell you who fucking reported you.
Yes, what the fuck? It's
No,
retarded.
It's just
It's a
retarded.
lie.
Dang it!
I'll
You
post
posted nudes of me and I reported it. If I
I didn't
did,
post nudes of
sorry.
you, liar.
I didn't
What
post
is
nudes.
wrong with you?
I'm not
Can you
talking
can you
to
speak without
I'm
any
talking-
lies? Like,
I'm
is it
talking
possible
to
for you to
Nick.
speak
I'm
honestly?
He's
Nick,
so mad.
Nick,
He's so mad. Look at her. She's pointing over at him and laughing at how mad he is.
It's like, get a load of this guy.
By the way, they're bringing up like this girl's nudes, and he's the one that's angry, and she's laughing about her own nudes.
I didn't post nudes of you. I've never
I know.
posted nudes of you.
Can I?
I've never
can I ask
posted nudes.
Can I ask a question? Because I just
Wait,
reminded
wait, 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 wait. If you didn't post the nudes, then how did you get flagged off of Twitter?
Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck are you? Yeah, it's a mystery. Like, shut the fuck up.
Scooby Doo mystery conundrum here, guys. I don't know if we're gonna be able to solve it.
If you didn't post anything offensive, the flag wouldn't work. Like, what are you fucking talking about?
me of something. So, Keanu, I know you're very upset with Kevin Brennan for revenge porn, and now you're like doing his show again. Have you just forgiven him?
I didn't get his Twitter taken
Who
down.
gives a shit? Carl's a
I don't know.
retard.
Like, it's so retarded.
You're doing Kevin Brennan's show? Who gives a fuck?
Either for
Why are you
posting
doing
nudes
his
of
Why are you
him.
doing his show again if he was revenge porning you?
Listen, it's a I would say revenge porn
is
is
he
when you're
gonna ask-
angry.
I'm gonna ask, is he gonna ask Ricada why he did shows with Ralph, who's a convicted revenge pornographer?
Yeah.
Or are we just gonna sweep that under the rug, right?
Yeah. Well, Carl doesn't fucking care about the truth.
With somebody
exactly.
and posting
No.
nudes
Send
of
the link
them,
pretty
I'd call it
antisocial.
revenge porn. However, I listen. I know Kevin is
A
we
horrible
made
person.
up. We
He's a
made
hor-
up.
Kevin Brennan's a horrible.
Do you see who you're hanging out with, Carl? You fucking mongoloid?
So, birds of a feather flock together, buddy.
God damn. Carl's stupid, dude.
horrible person, Keanu. You and I have talked
You
about.
fucking hung out with Rekieta, whose fucking kid was on fucking coke. Fucking idiot.
You know that.
How so?
Did we talk
though?
about that, Carl? Did we talk about that?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Okay,
How so? What are the redeeming
I
qualities
didn't
of
like.
KD?
I didn't
Explain
like
them.
that. No, I mean, I know Kevin's always. Yeah. Listen,
I have-
it's a woman's prerogative to change her mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
So-
I've got,
And
I've
listen,
got-
yeah, I didn't like
Great
that
answer.
either, but-
It's retarded.
You know what? I was mad at first, and now I'm not mad, and I don't care.
Ricada's so mad. Ricada's so
The way
mad.
she says it too, it's like it's a woman's. What are you gonna rate me into who I should hang out with?
Here's the woman card. Read it and weep, brackets. And oh boy, is he weeping.
The phrase.
something.
Everything you
brought
say
up,
is dumb.
Kiki.
Every
Yeah.
single
Okay,
thing.
Nick,
I
please.
didn't-
So,
Nick, you're gonna
Even this guy's like, Nick, could you listen? Let me. I'll take
Just
care of
settle
it.
down, buddy. It's like we're starting to make some headway in terms of sweeping this for you. And there you go, seething again, sire. Sire, please, just allow me to wash your baldo for you, sire.
We got
Just sit
this.
back, sire. We have this, sire. We have only the finest to sweep this up, sire.
you're gonna blow a
Kiki.
gasket. Like you're gonna have an aneurysm. Do another with it and
Yes,
calm your
do
nerves.
another
All right.
Great.
Like,
Kiki,
Oh, buddy's trying to fucking sweep it, and Rekieta's pissed. Look at his eyes. There's just such a burning rage. Such a burning rage.
I haven't seen someone this mad in a long fucking time.
Whoa,
Whoops.
yeah, man.
Sorry, my mouse got out of control there. There you go.
you and Nick were talking about you doxing April that she lived in the house next door to Nick. You said
It's a
it was
lie.
public knowledge that
I
everyone knew.
thought it
was.
was. I
It
thought
wasn't.
it
It
was
was.
public.
It wasn't.
They actually managed to successfully gaslight her. But as I explained earlier, for those of you who weren't here, what ended up happening is Rekieta had to sell his side house.
Mm.
So he was posting pictures of the house online. Those pictures of the house had pictures of April's possessions, which were cross-referenced with April's Instagram. In particular, there was a coat hanging on a fucking coat rack, okay? And that's why people knew that she was there. Also, it was just basically common fucking sense to begin with. That was the final confirmation, okay? So this is all gaslighting and fucking bullshit.
May I also add one more thing? Why do we care about April?
Well, they don't. They don't. It's all a disingenuous game.
There's like the oh, she's staying at the side house. Who fucking cares? There was orgies with Twister and fucking crosses and cum swaps. The fucking where she's staying is like the least. You doxed her, okay? Like, just shut the fuck.
The picture of Rekieta's bathroom, I don't know who bought that house, but holy shit, imagine buying the bathroom looked like it was stained with blood. It looked like there was a triple homicide in the shower.
Yeah, it was from him fucking her.
The reason
The
people,
dryad. They
Oh
ate cum
my God.
off the mattress, yes.
the reason people found out about it is because you mentioned it on your show.
I am sorry, and I apologized
right.
to her too. I talked
No,
to
you
her.
didn't.
I said I
This
thought it
is-
was public knowledge.
Yeah,
Which, by the way,
first time.
right there, like this is something she didn't even do, but she's taking accountability for it and apologizing. So she at least knows that socially you're supposed to do that. Whereas Ricada is determined to never ever admit fault or ever admit he fucked up. Which, by the way, look at Ricada here. Look at his eyes gleaming. He's like Wile E. Coyote thinking he caught the Roadrunner. Like, look at that. That's the eyes of a fucking psychopath. Like, they're gleaming with like, oh, we got her now. Oh, she's an evil doxer. So, okay, Ricada.
Buddy, but you guys dox everyone. You hang out with Ralph, who doxes, your dox. I was
But if Ralph does it for him, right, then it's like he didn't do it. Because he's a mafia boss in the Ricada crime syndicate,
yeah.
right?
We have Aaron's emails.
You
Okay,
know,
but you're gonna cry about
like, he uses
doxing?
them-
Fuck you.
That's the thing, is like the violation of privacy that they did with Aaron was beyond the pale.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna cry about Keanu revealing that Ape is living in the side house. Which, by the way, like, obviously that address was doxed years and years and years ago because it's Ricada's address. So
Yeah.
I don't know. To put the blame on Keanu is ridiculous.
You said that you did it. You said it.
You didn't talk
to
to
this
her.
point.
Maybe you just yes,
said,
I understand. I have far
Okay, can I ask you? After she was doxed of where she was staying, did an assassin break through the window?
Nothing
Did someone
happened.
light the house on fire? Like, shut the fuck up.
Nothing happened. All that happened was that obviously Ricada got reamed out by Kayla because there was now even more evidence of her being a cuck queen.
Yeah.
You know, and the shame that came upon her and the fucking kids. So she probably reamed Rackets a new asshole, and then he had to move his fucking mistress into the cocoa storage over at Papa's. So
There you go.
less subscribers, but I have
This
apologized
is why women shouldn't
publicly,
vote.
and I have apologized to her. Would you like to see those text messages?
I know, did
I'll
you have a
read them right
permission
out to
to?
you. They're mine. I did. I apologized to her. I talked
was
to her
pretty
on
quick.
the phone
No, it's
right
just-
after that.
Like,
I thought it was
ha-
public knowledge.
40 minutes ago, when Nick said you doxed her and you said I didn't, it was public knowledge. You said that's what you
this guy
responded.
really
like, as
thinks
soon
he's
as 40
got
minutes ago.
something. Like, it's ridiculous.
Okay, like, are we supposed to hate her for saying that she was staying? She was
But
staying at the
it
side house.
honestly, it's all irrelevant anyway. Even
Doesn't
if
matter.
Even if we hate her, Ricada's still been exposed 6 ways to Sunday, brutally felted. Like, they don't even understand. It's like, oh, wow, if we destroy Kiki, Shirley, Josh Moon, the Kiwi Farm, Sean, and the Kino Casino are finished, I could care less whether she lives or dies. You know? I could care less. Like, for real.
Yeah.
You know, oh, guys, we got her in a 4v1 got you gaslight game.
But
Okay,
listen,
but like, look
listen.
at all of the seeds from Rockets. Like,
she accidentally said where this girl was staying. First of all, who cares? We all guessed it. As you were saying, it was already figured out, right? That was just confirmation. Secondly, it's kind of hard to take this moral F slurring from these guys
that's
who
the thing,
literally
like,
read text messages, show fucking private like
These
things
guys-
happening and ruin
guys
people's
had-
lives.
They had Aaron's wedding ring as a trophy at Hackamania.
I do like
and then
she could have
and then
done the
they're-
worst thing in the
they're
middle.
trying to claim the moral high ground. It's just a bit rich from these guys. When these guys straight up, if you try and press them on a moral point, will just deny the existence of morality and be like, well,
And
why
laugh
do you
at
care,
it.
bro?
Yeah, and
Well,
laugh
they're
at
not.
it.
You're not your kids, bro. Huh? Like, it's kind of silly.
Yeah.
Go. So
Now
I'm just
you
saying
suddenly
that
told her that you
I
were
didn't
now,
sorry.
now
realize-
you
I
suddenly
didn't.
said
I
that.
thought you were talking about her new place or something. I had nothing
Right.
to do with that.
No, you
That-
don't.
All right.
Okay.
Unless you're again, you're a
We're
Wrong.
gonna
Yeah, it was the
go
side
to the
house.
bathroom and
It was
calm
the
your
side
nerves,
house.
little
You
boy.
called it the
I'm
side
talking
house.
to
You're
Moody. I'm
literally-
talking to Moody.
He knows
I'm
how to
talking
see
to
and
Moody.
understand information.
Ricada is on
Look
drugs
at-
right now.
Bro, look at him. That's almost a sticker right there, isn't it?
He looks like an alien. He looks like an alien.
Let's get 10 subs
Oh.
for the Rekieta stress sticker.
All right.
He's phoning home.
He's phoning side home.
Man. Yeah, he's phoning his side home. He looks
I'm
like
You're
talking
a
to
box
Moody
car
right
full
now.
of Canadians.
I'm
You're the
talking to
dumbest thing.
Moody.
I can't
Well, like,
even take
such
it.
a non
Have another
sequitur. She just laughs at him and goes, have another whippet. The guy goes, you're a box car full of Canadians. It doesn't even make sense.
Oh, wait. Oh, I
Another
lost the
Denny's
sound effect.
joke. It's
Yeah,
another
but,
Denny's joke, bro. Come on.
You're a box car full of Canadians.
I think it's just the only way to interpret that is the casinos living rent free in Racket's little galaxy gassed mind.
Yeah, he thinks about us daily, bro.
Oh yeah.
Whippet. Moody.
Okay,
I
have
texted
another
her-
whippet. He's not
I
on whippets right now.
I
Get over
not
it.
yet.
Drugs are
Obviously
cool.
is.
He obviously is.
Well, he left and came back. That's
Those messages were
Anyway.
from
Your husband
I
is a
October.
cokehead.
I
Your husband
texted
is
her
like
right
living on
after
coke.
that, and I said, "I'm sorry. I really truly
Okay,
thought
can
it
we
was
just say? I'll say one thing. No one doesn't believe you're not on drugs, Nick. Okay? There's no like people are exaggerating. We know you're on drugs, on whippets, because it's not traceable. Okay? The end.
public knowledge." She said,
Yes.
He's not
it
on
was-
whippets right now. How
know,
do you know
listen-
he's a drug addict?
I just love to see it. These three guys think that Galaxy Gas is so cool. I'd like to see them huff it on the air then. Why don't they?
Yeah.
Why don't they just huff it 24/7 if it's that cool, if taking Galaxy Gas is so cool? Obviously, they know it destroys brain cells and destroys this guy's life.
Yeah.
But they're just gassing him up to do it more by telling
Fucking
him it's
gassing
cool.
him up. I see what you did there.
You know, they're just sick in the head. Like, they actually want to see Rekieta torpedo his life and his family be ruined. That's what Mapton and all these guys are doing. And that's why they're doing this whole enabler sweeping routine. And Rekieta doesn't even see that because he's so fucked up on drugs.
Mm-hmm.
wasn't. It's okay.
Yeah, but they get. Buddy, come on.
But you know what? I'd do it again. Want to know why? Because if it got her
Holy
out of
shit.
if it got her out of that f***ed up situation, living
All right,
next
so
door
the
to him,
ends
next door
justify
to
the
him, then
means.
I don't care. I don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
but
glad I
What's
did
out of it? I
it.
just gave
Now
her a
she's
free place
living a
to
better
live
life.
until she got on her feet, you dummy.
Yeah,
So
and
were you-
waiting for you to
were
call
you
her and come
lying?
over when Kayla went to the grocery store.
Okay, are we supposed to not believe? Are we supposed to believe that you weren't doing drugs and fucking her? Yeah, I was just being a nice guy and giving her a place to stay. Nick, we know what happened in the whorehouse. Not the horror house, the whorehouse that you fucking ran there with your children begging for food.
Store.
Carl's
Kiki,
got to
so
go to
40
band practice.
Kiki.
You
Yeah,
realize
minutes
I
ago-
was in a
Kayla went to-
relationship.
Kayla
I
stepped
was
out
in a
for a second.
relationship
Come
with
over
this
and
woman
phone me.
through
That
November.
makes Cal
laughed.
feel
What an
good.
idiot.
Yeah. I'd do it
Kiki.
again. I'm glad
without
she's out of
cooking.
there.
You-
I'd stop
okay,
her again.
okay.
Stop,
Let's
stop,
go.
I
stop,
know,
But
stop.
she's getting like dogpiled and doesn't even
And
feel the
she's just-
effects.
She's just tanking it. So what? It's a good thing. As a matter of fact, I'd do it again, bitch. She's just chanting. She's going full Ralph Emil. Dogs, 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 bitch. What are you gonna do about it, cry?
Yeah, Kiki's a level 100 tank and WoW.
Calendars,
Doc.
calendars
Okay,
are
you've changed,
difficult.
you've changed your point again,
I
Kiki.
am
Like
so glad I
40
did
minutes
Stop
ago.
it.
Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
This is
But
crazy.
40 minutes
I
ago,
love
you said you didn't.
Mapton, by the way, going, the ends justify the means. As though this guy hasn't used every dirty, deplorable tactic at his disposal against Aaron.
Yeah.
Like this is crazy talk from these guys.
Yeah.
You know they're full of shit on the face of it.
Come on.
dox her because it was public knowledge about her living in the side house, and now
I
you're
just
saying
didn't realize. that it
What?
wasn't. I thought that's what you were saying. Maybe I
Yes.
wasn't listening.
And now you're saying that you didn't realize, and on some streams or a little bit afterwards, you texted her and you apologized about that fact.
Immediately
Yeah,
after
buddy.
I texted her.
Like
Right.
this guy
So
is
then-
like, okay, I have my gotcha. It's like she already confessed to all of it and said it didn't fucking matter. She's like, but you're saying something different. You was confused. Are you lying then or now? It's like, bro, get a fucking grip, bro.
Why
I said
40
I thought it
minutes
was
ago?
public knowledge.
Why did you 40 minutes ago say that it was public knowledge beforehand?
Maybe I misunderstood and I
'Cause you're a
apologize.
liar.
Or maybe I wasn't listening.
You're
I
a
do apologize.
liar.
No, I'm sorry. I'm glad. I'm
Coming-
glad she's out of there.
I'm
If
gonna
it took
be
me,
real.
Whoa.
Like, Rekieta saying that somebody's a liar is like me calling somebody fat. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like, it shouldn't be taken seriously by anybody.
That's fucking funny, bud. I like how she's like, you know what? I'm glad I did all this because she's safe now. That's so funny to me.
doxing her to get out of there so you could call her to come and bone you for 2 minutes.
Moody
while
with the details, man.
I think
Moody's
it
always
was
got
longer
the
than
details.
2 minutes.
Keanu.
So doxing's okay.
when was the last
women
time
abuse
you-
No,
is
it's not okay. No,
sharing
Doxing
texts
isn't
is
doxing.
okay.
I'm sorry.
Drugs
People
are
were
bad.
When was the last time you talked to her?
People-
What's the last
Oh,
date?
come on. You guys are
Listen,
being such
say it.
Oh, man.
People
Say
were
it.
posting maps of your
Other people.
your Kayla.
No, talk about you told me to
You
take
can see-
accountability.
Patrick went off stream. So now he's sending links to all these guys to try and create this narrative about the narcissist prayer, right? And the thing about the narcissist prayer is
Mhm.
it's so funny because that's exactly what Ricada lives by. And he starts reading it off and actually saying the narcissist prayer. And it's such an own goal by them. It's so fucking funny.
Okay.
You dumb bitch. You do it. Try it.
I am.
Try
I
it
am.
on.
I am. I
No,
doxed
you're
her and I
not.
do it again.
You just said I didn't do it. I didn't do it. Well, maybe I did it.
I
Channeling your
doxed
mouth.
her and
When's the
I do
last
it
date
again.
you
I do
talked
it
to her?
100 times again if
Oh,
it keeps
When
her
is
away
the
from
last
you red-faced
date?
little fuck.
When is
Okay?
the last date you
Valid.
talked to her?
Cooked.
When is it?
Cooked.
Would you like
Say
me to? I mean, I
Yes.
have to look back.
This
The
is
last
so
one-
Look
funny.
back.
We already established this.
What is that?
That's what
What is that?
I said October
No.
25th.
I think it-
again, Keanu.
My problem, Kiki,
Moody,
is that
I-
you- Look,
Moody,
look,
I
you think-
must have
I-
misspoke. So I
look,
guess
I-
if I guess okay. When I
Yeah,
say
this
I
is so
didn't dox her,
desperate.
I meant I think I meant this because I didn't. The only reason I thought that I didn't was because you know all those shows they were taking pictures of the home and
Yes.
Like,
That
the
happened a
map
month
and,
ago,
like-
you dumb bitch. Why are you
Not-
lying?
Oh
Liar.
my God. Ricada's so
Not
full
that-
of shit.
He's
dude.
such a lying sack of shit. 'Cause his brain is just so fucking mush that he thinks everything was a month ago.
With you.
I'm not talking about then red face. Just
Yeah.
hang on.
Oh,
You
I'm
just
talking,
no.
about, I'm talking about way back when, like whenever it was like that, like my birthday stream or whatever, where I guess I confirmed that she was living next door, as your mistress, and
Wasn't my
I
mistress,
didn't
was
realize
still in a
it
relationship
wasn't.
with her.
I didn't realize it
Ricada,
wasn't
stop.
confirmed.
Like,
That's
how disingenuous and obtuse can you possibly be
Yeah.
to when you're married, you know, and you're with another woman while you're married, go that wasn't a mistress, that was a relationship. Well, everybody in the world calls that a mistress, Ricada.
A relationship.
Just stop it, buddy. Like, he makes himself seem so fucking dumb when he says shit like that.
So fucking stupid, bro.
what I mean when I
stupid.
say I
My-
didn't dox her,
Look,
but I
What
suppose
was
I-
the
what's-
date
I
you
don't-
last spoke with her? Look it up. I know calendars are hard.
at a traffic stop, and I asked her about her whole life, and I asked
It wasn't a traffic stop. It was a red light. We got to stop calling it a traffic
Yeah, yeah.
stop.
They were
You're-
stopped
just-
in
when was the
traffic.
last time you spoke with her? You said you could look it up. Look it up.
Would you like me to look up
Yes, I would
the last
like you
time
to do
I had
it.
a phone call
Play
with
a
her?
clip. Play a clip.
But
My
wait,
God.
first, Moody,
Well,
does that
first-
make sense or no?
I think, look, what I'm going to try to say this in the nicest way that I think I can. But look, I think that you have been convinced about certain people being bad, certain people being good. Things like looking out for April. And I think that's morphed in your head a little bit to things like bringing you're thinking that by protect April, you need to bring down Nick, and therefore the ends justify the means.
I don't.
The ends. Can you hear? The ends justify the means, and that's why.
Okay, so how about this? The ends justify the means, where you have to fucking break through someone's personal fucking like emails and shit.
Oh,
you gotta do this. You gotta do that.
Guy's Google account, share his search history, share his job interviews and presentations, and resumes, and just stop it, guys.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. You're all scum.
This is so ridiculous.
You're all fucking scum.
Saying things like, it's good. I would dox her again. I would dox this woman over and over again. If it
would you guys fucking fuck with Aaron again? Yeah? Okay.
Her out of that. Like you're thinking that the ends justify the means, and I'm saying that there's a lot of people, I think, that you're hurting.
I'm sorry, this is so rich coming from these guys. I can't.
What a fucking crybaby. This guy's in his 40s crying about this shit. Acting as though anybody on this stream actually cares about this shit.
Yeah, like fucking loser.
There's a lot worse going on, and what these guys did too was try and cuck the content, which is very fucking pathetic, because their whole MO is supposed to be creating chaos, doing it for the lulz, getting all this content, and then they're just trying to shut it down, and Gate can just guard Rekieta the entire time, and it's fucking pathetic for these guys. It's sad. Why they're doing it, I really don't understand, but they really believe that Rekieta is this like gold mine that's gonna take them to the top. It's just not the case.
It's the idea. It's like when like a really famous person stops being famous, and then
it's like an Andy Dick situation.
Like, there you go, perfect example.
You can't get blood from a stone.
Yeah,
there's nothing left here. This guy's at the end of his rope.
Yes.
Done. That's why he's over here in the first place, guys.
And we're supposed to sit here as the audience being like, Kiki's so horrible because she mentioned the side house. We all knew the side house. We all knew it.
Let's be real. Nobody cares about Kiki. Nobody cares about Melton. Nobody cares about Moody, and nobody cares about nameless jabroni number 4 in the bottom left.
Yeah.
The only person here who anybody cares about is Rekieta, and the drama involving him, his wife, his side piece, and his kids. All the rest of them are just fucking pawns in a game to see how much this guy can get embarrassed. Let's be real.
Yeah.
So I really don't care. Like, they could reveal that Kiki was a serial killer. I really wouldn't give a fuck. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't care. I just don't care about her, and there's pretty much nothing that could convince me to care about her. Okay?
There you go.
On the way, and a lot of damage that you're doing that you don't recognize it as such because you think it's achieving a greater purpose. I think that's the most generous interpretation that I can have of your actions. Because beyond that, if you haven't misunderstood that and that hasn't checked in your brain, I think you'd be an absolutely horrible villain of a person. And I really don't.
You're all villains. You're all shit.
What do you think you're doing, bro?
You hang out with Nick Rekieta.
We got to get through this.
You hang out with Nick Rekieta. I know.
I am that.
It's like this whole holier than thou shit is fucking insane for someone who chills with Rekieta.
I know that. That's fine.
I don't think that you are. I think that you've twisted.
I've heard you say it before. I pay attention, but that's okay.
Yeah. The person you hurt the most was April, dummy. You're not hurting me.
No, you're hurting yourself, you idiot.
Right now. Can I talk to Moody for one moment?
No.
You think that, but you didn't.
Hi, Moody.
If you asked, no,
Moody,
you stupid retard.
didn't.
Moody, you know why you're wrong? Because you assume she followed any logical chain at all.
Right.
She can't.
I'm trying.
Moody. Do you think?
Pause. But if she can't follow a logical chain, why are you trying to logically reason with her, you fucking idiot? If she's so dumb, how are you guys losing this badly?
Yeah.
It's a 4v1, and Rekieta has just been destroyed.
Thanks, McDuff, man. Matt appreciates you, man.
I just want to point out, Keanu, you look silly calling him red-faced when I'm right here. That's the problem.
Fucking, that was good.
But it's like, sire, allow me to jump on the grenade for you, sire. I long for your Baldo in my mouth, sire. Like, Melton, what in the world? Like, why do you feel you owe him this life debt? What is wrong with you?
Bro.
Let me jump. Let me take the bullet for you, sire, please. I know that you'll be seething, so allow me to make a fool of myself for you, sire.
I gotta say this,
So
by the
corny
way,
and weird.
that this edit here from great Stalin 19 here, he blessed us with editing out a lot of Melton's fucking terrible humor.
Oh, man.
The full version, Melton comes in with these one-liners that are like zing, that are so not even zing. They're like, wait, what?
Bazinga! Like, it's cringe.
It's
it really
so
is. It's the
bad.
purest cringe, bro.
I had the reddest face on
I'm
the
sorry.
screen.
I was trying not to look at your
You look
sword.
silly.
All right.
You look
Okay.
silly. You look silly. So-
Moody, from my perspective and from the way that April was speaking with me, and we talked on the phone for weeks. Okay,
Right.
I am glad
not
she's
right,
not.
but okay.
She's not there. Yes, it
Yeah.
is.
Right.
No,
Would
it
you look
isn't.
my phone
I talk
records?
to her every
Moody,
day,
Moody,
dummy. God, how do you
This-
not understand this?
you?
Like, I know
Do
when you're
you?
lying.
Do you? Okay, I
Oh,
talked to her every
boy.
day for a period
To
of time
her
too.
No, you didn't.
From my perspective, yes, I did. She was. How would you know, or would you?
Because I talk to her every day, you moron.
Right when Kayla would
Told
leave
you
No.
the
I
house.
talk to
Okay.
you.
Anyway, Moody, from my perspective,
God.
I'm glad she's not only away from this clown, she's away
Right.
from Aaron the clown, and away
Yeah.
from Kayla, who I don't know. I'm glad she's out
Right.
of the situation entirely. Is she
Aaron's
not
not a
doing
clown.
better
He's
now?
the beater
she
of
not
women,
doing
you
better now?
retard.
Okay, you can't just say that, Ricada. You can't just say that with no evidence, bro. Where is the evidence of this? Because April said otherwise on Twitter back when she was having her big spiral meltdowns with you, the texts back and forth that were fucking crazy on Twitter, okay? She said that Aaron never beat her. So where is this coming from? Can you provide proof of any of this?
Yet we have evidence that your kid was on coke. You're
But
the guy who gave your kid coke.
Here's the thing.
No,
Let's
it's
say
so
it is.
easy to-
Let's say it is all true that Aaron is like an abusive monster that beats women. You still brought that guy into your house around your kids.
Yeah.
Doesn't it reflect terribly on your judgment that you had this weird cum-eating cuckold that beats women around your wife and kids? And not only was he around your wife and kids, he was literally inside your wife, busting a nut in her, the mother of your kids. Do you not feel any sort of shame about this at all?
Is she not doing better now, or should
I
she
don't
be
know.
living next door? Should she
I
be
don't
living
know.
next door and going over there when Kayla goes out for groceries and boning him and
Along-
waiting
We were
for him to
still
call?
in a
Along the way-
relationship, you moron.
Nick.
Nick, you're married.
Okay. F. Gusteau brought up in chat, Moody made the AI voice for Aaron's kid. He has no moral ground
Wait.
to stand. So you're telling me this guy is going to freak out about a phone booking or a doxing, but he's taking clips of a child to create an AI soundboard for a super chat system?
What the fuck? Moody? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. He's dark and evil. I knew it. That's why I kept pausing, because I'm like, this guy.
The sooner these people are out of the story, the better. Like, I don't want to give them 1 ounce of attention that I don't fucking need.
Yeah.
Because these are the lowest of the low fucking losers, man.
You said what house she was staying at, the side house. Meanwhile, he's taking audio of children to make his soundboard.
To make them say all sorts of sick shit.
Disgusting shit. You deserve a fucking B in the back of the H.
She said
Along the way of her exiting from the house, directly based on your actions, the things that have happened is she got doxxed, her abuser
Yes,
learned
Carl's
about her
gone.
position.
Says the
Right.
child.
This is so crazy, bro. This is
Oh,
crazy.
I'm sick. This
Good, I'm
is
glad.
One of
twisted.
her, one of her abusers learnt of her learnt of the situation that she's living in, and he started to gloat. And someone that she trusted, i.e. you, started to leak these private information. So one of her like pillars of support turned on her essentially.
Sometimes
And,
for real.
you have
even
to-
worse,
I'm
ran back to
fucking
her
mad.
ex-husband and is like buddy.
I'm not even mad. I'm just
Sometimes you have-
disgusted by like this.
I don't
these
know.
people.
I really don't care.
I'm
Like,
disgusted. I am.
It's so obvious to everybody that watches this what's going on and how disingenuous they are that it just doesn't matter at all. All that really matters is that Rekieta made a fucking ass out of himself and revealed all sorts of embarrassing information and melted down. The rest of these guys are just hungry for a crumb of clout from the table. And no matter what crumb of clout they get, they'll always be fucking nobodies. Yeah, they're fucking nobodies.
Shred
Yeah.
her online.
We're buddy.
And it's like
You're
I
not
don't
buddy.
know-
You're not buddy with Aaron.
I recognize Aaron's foibles as well, and I'm glad April's
not
away from him
foibles.
too. Yeah. Okay.
I
you're a
just don't.
foible.
I'd consider
This
Aaron
is-
less evil than you, Nick.
But
Shut the
this is
fuck
the
up.
thing is, Rekieta's not willing to extend grace to anybody else, but expects a massive amount of grace to be given to him for his
Mhm.
daughter's drug test results, the fact that his children were found hungry and stinking, the fact that he was found with 26 grams of cocaine and apparently DMT now, and fucking ketamine, and his wife was a fucking cracked out fucking zombie, and he was cheating on the mother of his kids, and he was a cuckold, and they were eating cum, and like he expects an incredible amount of charity and grace for somebody who's not willing to give any to others. It's insane.
Yeah. Oh, everyone has to, you know.
He's
I
a
just-
literal.
I already took. I took my beatings. I should be forgiven. Meanwhile, Aaron, what for the rest of his life has to? You're gonna attack him? Like, okay.
Criminal multiple times
you're a
over.
Like, do what you
Yeah,
want,
yeah,
but
yeah.
no one has to forgive you.
No,
You
but
fucking
the
loser.
The thing is, it doesn't help him to attack Aaron. It only makes him look worse.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, he doesn't understand is the more that he struggles and squirms and tries to regain control, the more he sinks down into the sand. If he would just fucking stop trying to control everything and just let it go and come to peace with the evil that he did, he
Mhm.
would be a lot better off. But he just won't do it because he's desperate. He thinks he can control it, but he can't.
Rekieta's twisted, bud.
for harassing people.
This is what I'm saying, Kiki. Like you've hurt April. Like there's no doubt about it. You have
Who
hurt her.
cares?
What you're saying now,
I
though,
know
is
I have.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you're saying what you're saying now is I'm glad I hurt her because it saved her.
Yeah.
That's what
Well, it's
I'm.
called tough
that's
love.
It's called tough love, buddy. Yeah, thank you, buddy. Oh, yeah, she did help.
That's the interpretation that I was giving you before. That you think that the ends justify the means.
That bitch would have OD'd by now. Like, shut the
But-
fuck up.
Sir, we were just got to that about 15 minutes ago when she said, I don't give a fuck. I would do it again.
Yeah.
So she already got to your conclusion. She preempted your objection. You're too low IQ to even realize that we've moved past that in the conversation. She took the L on your supposed contradiction and went, well, so I still think it was the best course of action.
Yeah.
And now you're like, but don't you feel a little hypocritical? She said the ends justify the means. Let's move on. But oh no, we're here in circles because you need to derail this discussion because Rekieta is getting fucking raped.
that you need to hurt April and really expose her to some very dangerous people in order to get her out of that situation. But you're not recognizing that you actually did hurt her or did wrong things. in the
So-
meantime.
But she just,
So
but
should
she
she still
just
be
said
living
that she just said that she hurt her and did wrong. You fucking idiot! Oh my god!
Which has apologized 800 fucking times in her
Is this
fucking
guy
row.
for real? Like this is crazy.
No, but what's this thing? What she has to sit there and goes, yes, and I know. Like,
You
Store
stayed there until
and-
January.
and
You
crying her
failed.
eyes
You
out.
didn't
Like,
do it. You just hurt her. You didn't save her. You're not a hero. You
yeah, well, she kind of did.
didn't do
save
any
her.
of that. She stayed in properties that either I or my family.
Yeah, okay, but there's a big difference when she stays with your parents, which is weird, first of all. She has no access to cocaine all day.
Well, we don't know that. For
Maybe
all
his
we know
parents
is
are fucking cokeheads, yeah?
Well, I don't know. Ricada could have been dropping off the supply for her. I really
Get
don't
back
know.
window?
Would
Back
she
window?
have really gone without? I don't think so.
Yeah, he leaves it in the
She had
mailbox.
she had all the leverage in the situation, which I don't know if she realized that or not. But April literally had all of the leverage to either send Ricada to prison or not. Whether she leveraged that into constant cocaine and money and shopping, I hope she did. I hope she milked this fucking idiot simp tard for every fucking dime.
Owned through January. You
Bitch,
didn't save her.
she's
You're
calling me
literally
on the
stupid.
phone,
No, she wasn't.
hyperventilating.
She told
Yes,
you the
By the way, if we were to actually take this argument seriously, Solomon Nightmare here in chat has a really good point. Who cares about her saying sorry to you guys? She said sorry to April, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
And if April accepted it and it was no harm done, it's really none of your fucking business, Moody, you fucking idiot.
Exactly. Thank you.
last time on October 27th. Or
You're
will
insane.
you look it up?
You're
Look
insane.
it
I was
up.
at a show. I was about to go on. After God said, I will call you back.
Look
Because
it
she was
up.
hyper ventilating.
What
She was
date was
hyper
it, you
fucking
dumb
ventilating.
thing?
Would you like me to go through my phone records right now? Because I
This is
will.
so
Or
funny.
is it a waste
Yeah.
of time?
Asking you for hours now.
Hyperventilating.
Yes, go through the phone records. What date was it, dummy?
Oh, I think you're angry because you're just confused. Maybe she wasn't telling you she was talking to me.
She told me every day she talked to you. You moron. I have the text messages.
Mm.
What
Look
date
at her.
was it?
She's weaponizing her stupidity. It's so funny, bro. It's so funny. She's playing dumb, and Ricada's just losing his mind. And there's nothing Moody can do. Like, Moody and Melton have done everything they possibly can to derail this and press her about shit that doesn't matter. But at the end of the day, it still turns into an L because this fucking cokehead idiot on Galaxy Gas can't stop spurging out.
What
What
was the
day?
day that she was hyperventilating about how you blamed her for missing her your drug test?
What date was it?
It was a day I had a comedy show
What's
or
so
night.
funny?
It was an
What
evening,
is
and I
it?
talked to her for hours.
He's like,
Yeah, notice
pull
by
out
this
your
point,
phone.
Carl's dipped out. Carl couldn't hold the broomstick any longer. Oh man.
It's so funny. He's like screaming, "Get on your phone!" And she's just talking over nonstop, like rambling.
And
Be able
then
to narrow that down to 1 or 2 days last year.
The last call you
Kiki,
made.
you, Aaron,
fuck
Gino.
you. I can go back and look.
Pick up your phone, type
Look
in
at this, look at
April,
this.
and find out what the last
April.
call was, you dope.
This is so funny. Watch
This
this.
isn't hard.
Watch what she does here.
We
I
made
mean,
Carl go
I
get another beer.
have extensive text and phone calls from her. What
What's
would
the
you like
last
to know?
one?
I love how he can't realize he's being fucked with. Like, he can't just go, "You're being intentionally obtuse," you know? He can't realize he's getting baited and trolled, and he's just screaming.
He's like, "The last one." She's like, "Listen, I got a lot of text messages here. Like, I need to know the last one."
That's it. What's the last one? It's the easiest question on earth.
What? This is so funny. What she
What
does
is
here.
it? What's the
The
last,
last
one? What's
phone
the date?
call or the last text
Both.
message?
Hammer us with all of the knowledge. Both of them. It doesn't matter. Just
Her face. She's like, "Whoa." What's
The text or the phone call?
What's your face here?
Last text
Both.
message.
hammer us
What's
with
this?
all of the knowledge. Both of
Look at her. She's like, I don't.
It's so easy.
both of them. It doesn't matter. Just say what they are.
The last time we texted.
What's
Bing,
this?
bing, bing.
What's this? What's
I'm
this?
sorry, there's a lot. There's a lot of them.
Look, she's showing her phone. She could just scroll to the bottom.
Ricada's so pressed.
She could just scroll to the bottom.
That's
She's
fucking
I got a lot of
priceless,
them.
bro.
Them.
Oh, man.
It's the bottom one.
Whoa! Watch this. This is crazy.
I'm sorry,
Lost
there's a
all
lot. There's a
control.
lot of them.
Bottom one.
It's the bottom one.
Look at him.
She's so clearly fucking with him, bro. That's rape. And his little rodent teeth are coming out. He looks like a fucking bucktooth evil cop. Oh no! Krakens is seething. He's shaking in rage.
I'm sorry.
He looks insane. Let's get 10 subs for the seething rocket sticker.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Hang on. My mouse just had a mental
They're calling him
breakdown.
in chat. They're calling him
Hang
Rekieta. Rekieta.
Oh, I gotta fuck. How did I do
Some
this?
are calling him Raped Kata.
Sorry. There you go.
He's
Back
a
to
rat.
I had a fucking spasm there. Holy shit. So I was laughing too hard while holding the zoom button.
Oh,
But
man.
the last one.
January.
More the
First.
merrier.
Really?
Then Gino, her husband, comes in.
No, I didn't even know who this guy was. I'm gonna be real.
That's her
When
husband.
I watched this, I'm like, this is just some other irrelevant
That's a
fucking
G-
nobody.
He is irrelevant, nobody. This is a Gino Bisconte. Let's see what he says here.
Someone says that's not Gino.
Huh?
Some are saying that is, and some of them are
That
saying
is her
it's
husband.
not.
That's her husband, Gino Bisconte, yeah.
You gotta shut up, Kiki. You gotta shut up. You're ruining our brand. Real quick. Carl,
Eugene,
can
I
put
missed
you in
you.
this trash can. It's really good for a second house. You're all.
Wait, is that not Gino? Oh,
By
it's a
the
guy
way- By
acting
the way,
like.
yeah, he's pretending to be Gino. I know Gino is actually so
Oh.
irrelevant, it's hard to tell. But you can tell everybody's laughing, but Ricada is actually just seething.
He's really
he's-
mad.
He's still so mad, and he's looking at the corner demons again.
Oh, that's the puppet guy. I thought that was Gino. That's a good impression. Holy shit.
If it's anything, wherever.
Isn't it funny that Gino is so
The thing is,
irrelevant? I thought it was
listen,
Gino.
I've never seen Gino before in my life, so I couldn't really judge the impression or not.
Hang on. We're going to pull this up real quick. Gino Bisconti.
But why?
Look. Well, just so, like, this is why I thought it was him.
Hold on.
Does this not look like him?
I guess so.
We're getting a caller. I love this.
Come on.
Jim in Florida, you're in.
That's why I was like, it is Gino.
You need to throw things out. Kiki, I love you, but you sound like an idiot. Please. All right, I got to go to dinner. Goodbye.
Bye,
By
Gino.
the way, Keanu just laughed that off. Everybody's laughing, but Ricada's still angry. Like, Ricada just cannot calm down. He's just totally out of control.
In bad faith, do not worry. You don't have to know about the Gino lore. Don't worry.
Jeez. Thought he was in LA. Thank God. January 1st.
He doesn't know he's still on.
Holy shit. We're giving away everything here. We've got we've got El Horrible mugs.
Rock.
Demanding a
And
date
you
of
type-
Sorry, I just.
when
April.
he got approval for the text. It wasn't a
I
problem.
didn't know
But now
you
you
could do
can't
that.
produce.
I'm glad
Does
to tell
Ricada not realize that his entire life is just a total circus at this point?
Yeah, it
He's
is.
just a dancing monkey in the Mapped and Dabbleverse circus, and that none of his life matters at all at this point, and he's just being exploited and farmed for content. Like, it's pretty sad.
That's the least surprising thing you've said today.
Rocco's still
Now
here,
you're just
but he
being
took
rude,
himself
Nick.
off.
Yes. Yes.
You go and I well, I clicked on April Imhold. Now, walk me through it, lawyer. Tell me. I see what am I supposed to click that
This
says
is so Kino.
This
that
is
says
best.
where's the last
Call
two
me
record?
She's demanding tech support from Mr. Smart Lawyer Man. And she's just weaponizing how dumb she is to make him so mad.
It's
Come
just-
on,
there's-
Lawyer Man.
There's a call history when you
He's
click on the
being-
number.
He's being reduced to a tech support monkey in
Call
customer
history.
service for Kiki. It's so degrading what's happening to him because he's taking it seriously. He doesn't even realize
It's-
he's being baited.
It's easy, right, to see the call
God.
history.
He's actually helping her because it's like, bro.
To be fair, I wouldn't even know where to. Well, I
Oh
guess
Do
my
you
you'd
know how to use a
scroll.
phone?
No, if I
But if she gets a lot of phone calls, wouldn't she have to scroll through her call history for
Tactical
months?
bimbo inbound. Okay.
Oh, instead, I don't
know
know.
if I click on the number, it'll call her. Maybe
Bing,
we.
bing, bing.
What do you want me to
What?
do?
I don't know how to deal with the reach. Like I literally don't know how to tell
I'm
you.
literally, if I show
You better try, buddy. You better try
you
if
what
you
I'm
want your answers.
Yeah.
looking at,
Don't
then
do
it'll,
that.
I can't.
Don't do that. I
Right.
know you'll dox her phone number. Why would you do that?
Oh, this edit's so good with all the Melton one-liners gone. Oh my
No,
god.
you're angry. Just
Yes,
take
I'm
a-
angry.
take
You're a
breath.
monster.
He
Take-
goes, yes, I'm angry.
Take a breath. It's all right. I don't have. No, I can't see the last phone call we had. Maybe I have an old phone. I don't
Radio
know.
You have
Bunny has
messages.
a point. He goes, he's rattled because April was still talking to Keanu and didn't tell him. He thought the last time they talked was October, but she said January. So he's lost control of his side hoe. The side hoe is off the reservation,
Yeah,
and Rekieta's rattled.
he should
I don't know what
be.
he's doing. He's
Yeah.
working on
Listen,
something.
You
if I
have
dox her
messages.
number, she'll need to get a new number, and then Nick won't know that new number. I'm glad I told everyone.
I'm glad. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna dox her right now, and she'll have to get a new number. Nick won't know the number, and then
Oh, Nick is pissed.
I'll be happy.
Here's the difference. You have text messages from April as our relationship was fraying and falling apart. Yeah, they're gonna make me.
You have a wife, weirdo.
Oh! Oh! Felt it alert! Felt it alert! Felt it alert! Oh! Look in my eyes. What do you see? A cocked baldo wearing bitch.
He's so
Suffering! He's fucking shook. Oh no!
Felton, bro.
What are you talking about? All right. You would fight with your wife about her all the time, and it would make April feel like shit. You would have April come over, and when she would leave the house, have sex with her, and then send her back next door. Do I need to say more?
It's a bimbo
we done?
beatdown.
Oh.
Did Melton just do a fist pump?
Yeah, look.
Did Melton just
Send her back
He's
next
your
door.
friend, though,
Do I
Rackets.
need to say more?
Yes.
Are we done
Awesome.
here?
Are you
Awesome.
done?
Are
Like,
we done
do you
here? He's
understand
calling
that-
me hyperventilating, you dumb piece of shit. Need I say more?
When
Whoa.
It's over.
Wait, so he just wants to know when, because now he's in his own head. Like, wait, what?
Yeah.
What?
She tell her, I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, exactly.
He texted me, I just read it to you, that you two, both of you, that you were going to leave your wife, and she was waiting for it. She was waiting
Oh my god.
for it.
Oh,
Yes.
no.
Oh, he said yes.
Oh,
What the
and he
fuck?
goes, yes. And his wife is in the other room. His kids are over in the other room. And he's admitting that he told April he was going to leave his wife and start a new life with her. He's lost control. Like, he's lost it.
This is twisted, bro.
He's such a dirty piece of garbage, bro.
Wow.
This
You were
is
gonna
where it's
leave
just
your
officially
wife.
over.
Yeah, someone's
It's
like,
officially
yes? Yeah, Fear North just goes, yes. Listen to this again, guys.
ventilating, you dumb piece of shit. Need I say more?
When
He
was the
texted me,
last
I just read it
call?
to you, that you two, both of you, that you were going to leave your wife, and she was waiting for it. She was waiting for it. You kept
Yes, I
telling her,
just said
you
it.
kept telling
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Just no love for his wife at all. Just completely humiliates her publicly over and over and over again.
I can't believe listening to.
That's
you were
how
gonna leave
dumb
your
women
wife.
are.
you kept telling her you
Melton, shut the fuck up.
were going to leave your
Well,
wife. and
April
she's
was
hyper-
dumb for believing it, to be fair. She was dumb.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
the way he
most basic
smiles.
side bitch maintenance in the world.
Look at the way he smiles.
Yeah, he's a creep.
This is fucking wild.
He's a
No,
freak.
I told her I couldn't leave my
Well,
wife.
that's not what the text message.
I couldn't leave my
Oh.
wife?
He wanted to, but he couldn't leave. Why couldn't you leave, Nick? Why is it that your trust fund would be cut off? Is it you're worried about what Kayla might say, what criminal behavior she might reveal, or disgusting things that you did? Why couldn't you leave? If that's really what you wanted to do.
Can you even call that a marriage at this point? Someone said in chat.
Oh, I mean, let's be real. It's a sham of a marriage. These people are barely even roommates. These are like roommates that hate each other. Let me tell you, in that house, there's just an atmosphere of dread. Just somber dread and depression all day, every day. They barely speak probably 2 words to each other. Everybody in the house is walking on eggshells, stressed out, and it's an intolerable situation. They can't live like that. It's just not going to last. So something is going to have to happen. Push is going to have to come to shove. And I don't know if it's Rekieta going to jail, or is it going to be in a couple years when the kids grow up, or what? But this is a dead marriage. It's a loveless marriage, and it's sad and it's pathetic.
I have. Would you like to see those?
It doesn't matter. Like
The clapping emojis.
no, I
Get
don't.
redder in the face. Get redder in the face. What do you want?
I'm wearing a red shirt. Do you understand how cameras?
Right.
The cope. The cope.
Meme Copium did a whole study with us wearing a red shirt. It doesn't make you red. We've worn red shirts. It doesn't. I got a red background. Look, Ash. The red background's not making my face red. In fact, it makes me look more skin color than anything. You know what I mean? Like, it's not how it works.
Your wife
the
know
answer
that
is
you were going to
no.
leave her for April? Is that what you told
Nick,
her?
director of photography.
I told this story earlier today.
This is good.
Oh,
Great.
did you?
Yes, I told it on
You
this
said-
show.
You said that I told April
You're like
I was
talking
gonna
to a
leave my wife.
corpse.
I told
Non-sequitur,
I told the story that I told April
He's
I was going to
done.
leave my wife when I had
No,
intent.
I told April I would never leave my wife for her. And when I thought that Kayla was going to divorce me,
He's
and I was
lying.
massively
Then
depressed.
you were going to be with April.
He thought
Yes.
Kayla was going
Real-
to divorce him, and he was massive. Why did you think Kayla was going to divorce you? Wasn't all of this consensual, the polycule all agreed upon? Wasn't it Kayla's idea? I mean, what, she was upset by all of this, Nick? Why? What happened, big guy? I thought you were Genghis Khan. I thought you were Chad Thundercock. And by the might of your baldo, you kept all these women in line. Guess it turns out you were nothing but a cuckold bitch after all. And even worse than that, you fucking turned on your own family and the mother of your kids to fulfill the most pathetic fucking desires imaginable. Cheap thrills and drug. Was it worth it, bro? Was it worth it, bro? You ruined everything. Was it worth it?
Quick,
No.
Paul
Thank
Shea,
you.
everybody
Why
at
is that
Town Square
confusing to
Media
you?
is loving this.
Base.
They are
Appreciate
loving
you,
Hey,
bud.
Paul. Hey, Town Square.
Why is this confusing to you? Yes,
She's
as my
trying
marriage
to
was.
say that, like, he keeps saying that he's going to leave his wife, he's going to leave Kayla, and
No.
you know,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
what
just
she
gotta
said.
ask.
That's what she said. I have the
Like,
text. Would you like to see them?
As much as they tried to assassinate Keanu's character, pretty much everyone watching this 10 times out of 10 is going to choose her life over Rekieta's.
Oh yeah, no, 100%,
Like-
100%. Yeah.
Oh, okay, she revealed that April was living in the side house versus a guy who went to fucking jail, is on 5 years of probation. His wife wants to divorce him. He lost his side hoe. He's huffing fucking galaxy gas every few minutes to fucking cope. His 9-year-old daughter tested positive for cocaine. Like, there's no way to sweep it up. It's just pathetic.
Yeah, man. Exactly.
I'll play them at
No, I
the
don't want
Mania
you to
Festival.
expose her texts anymore. What
Oh,
is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? I saw her at a traffic light.
Look at this. Look at the
Stop
fucking.
her, Rekieta.
She's laughing and everyone looks fucking sad.
Well, they got
I
fucking
did.
tabled here. At this point, like, this is the climax of the movie where it's like, you know, it's like a law movie. It's like in Better Call Saul, when Charles McGill gets felt. It's the Magna Carta. It was 1213. I would never. And he planted it on me. It's just the ramblings of an insane fucking lunatic.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
everybody involved is like, oh, so he's lost it. This is a fucking lunatic. It was chicanery. The polycule was supposed to work. That damn Aaron M. Holte beat my wife. Okay.
What do you want?
Sure.
I mean, I live in the same town, you dumb bitch. What is so hard about this? Like, you're like talking to a box cart full of rocks.
Sorry that
What's up with this box cart?
I don't know. He
The
seems
third
to think
reference.
The phrase box cart is funny.
Like,
His brain is pickled.
it's like the third box. It was box cart of rocks, box cart of Canadians, and I'm pretty sure you slipped in the word box cart some other point. What's a box cart? Like a box cart, like racing, like
Yeah, I don't know, man. Who cares?
I know the band Box Cart Racer. You know?
that you told April that you were gonna leave Kayla and that, you know,
No,
didn't
what I
happen.
told April was, I think Kayla is leaving me.
Oh, so with April
I
told
wonder
me.
why.
So.
I don't care what April told you. I
Apparently.
told her because I
Clearly
actually have
you
that text
don't.
message.
You clearly
Keep
do.
going, little man. That's fine. Have her come over.
Ooh,
Oh wait,
little
she can't because
man.
I doxed her.
Little
and she had to
man. Ooh. Combo. Feltality.
Who's in the box cart now, bud?
Oh, that
leave.
shook
Good.
him. Look at
Yeah, and
him.
again, she
Buddy,
moved into my parents'
that frame was like record
Yeah, because I
scratch.
doxed her and she had to leave. Good.
You might there. Wait, is it there? You might be wondering how I got here. There it is, right there. Record scratch, freeze frame. You might be wondering how I got here. Well, I put on the Baldo,
Yeah, and again,
And then, look at him here.
and then right back into rage.
Wow. That's mad.
she moved into my parents' house.
Carl leaves.
What is
See, it's
what is
not
wrong
a
with you?
flex. That's crazy. That your parents had to be burdened by your mistress. This is wild, bro.
What's wrong with you?
Lots. I got arrested. I got my kids taken.
Oh, Rekieta posting his L's online. Rekieta posting his L's online. It's officially over. He's running down the laundry list of all of his failures. He's coping. and
What?
seething.
Taken away.
Woo.
I had a
Yeah,
whole bunch
it's
of
very
problems.
sad.
But what you
Oh, great dad.
did was intentionally shred someone that you called a friend. You put their life on display.
Okay. Weigh it out here. You kind of pissed off your friend for a second.
Yeah.
You became a drug addict and lost your family for
I wonder what's worse.
with the person who had been doing that to them for 6
I
months. No,
don't have any of them. Also, this has to be doing wonders for Kayla's self-esteem.
Kayla
You
knows
know.
that she
Yeah, I
was
bet
there.
it's not. Yeah, right.
He
She was
doesn't
there.
care.
Do you think she doesn't
You-
know this?
Hey,
Like, what is
listen,
wrong with
Yell
you?
at the AI.
She obviously does know and care. That's why you thought she was going to divorce you. And the only reason she's staying is probably to save some degree of face for the kids. But once this body cam comes out and there's no denying or doubting anything or any of the conditions that were going on, do you think she's going to stay? She might stay, bro. But, like, it's a nightmare of an existence that you have ahead of you, Nick. And it's the path that you chose. I hope it was worth it.
Why are
That was
you
just
yelling?
AI.
Yeah. What do you want from me? I didn't say that. I retract
started-
my permission.
Buddy,
I
did
know I
he start arguing with the AI voice like Ralph?
Wait.
begged for it.
Hang
Yeah.
Do you think Kayla,
This has to be doing wonders for Kayla's self-esteem.
Kayla knows that she
Yeah, I bet
Oh yeah, he is. He's arguing with an AI voice. And he lost. And he lost. And he lost. Oh no. Oh no, Ricada. By the way,
Not.
buddy, this
Yeah. Right.
this body cam footage, if what Josh told me is true, the shit's coming out. And there's nothing he can do to stop it.
Oh yeah.
There's literally nothing he can do. If what Josh told me today is true, this body cam footage is coming out beyond any shadow of a doubt. And I believe that what he told me was true. I genuinely do.
2 weeks.
She was there. Do you think she doesn't
You-
know this? Like, what is
Well,
wrong
don't
with
yell
you?
at the AI.
Why are
That was
you
just
yelling?
AI.
Yeah. What do you want from me? I didn't say that. I retract.
He's yelling at the AI.
Yeah.
My permission. I know I begged for a
What
talking
do I want
head.
from you? I want
retracted.
you to say what the last date you talked to April was on the phone.
She's not going to give that to you because that could help you, Ricada.
Buddy, it's been like an hour of this.
On the phone.
I'm
Yes,
telling
on the
you
phone.
right now. Didn't
On
I
the
just say
phone.
that? To,
He has
Okay.
Keanu. He's been asking one question for like 20 minutes, and you refused to.
I'm literally okay. I need you to tell me how I can find that information. I
Fine.
told her,
Okay, I'll tell you. Open up your phone records. You know, of
by
your
the
recent
way,
calls.
This
Find
this goes on for hours more, and he still never finds out. This goes on for like another hour and a half or some shit.
It was
crazy.
long. I listened to it while playing games, while I was editing, and then this guy had a great one. But we have the
Okay, let's go into. We're gonna go into third world aristocrats.
Yes, right here.
In
Third World Aristocrat made a
Put
nitrous Nick.
Nitrous Nick edit, which goes through this full debate as well. So anything we missed that was pertinent will be in here as well. This is a really Kino edit.
Really Kino edit here, guys. Let's get some subs.
He does the best. He does the edits the best. This guy.
No, it was
He's the
really
one.
good. Yeah.
Inhalation of nitrous oxide, whippets, causes a transient lowering of voice pitch and altered timbre due to the gas's increased density, which slows sound wave propagation and shifts the vocal tract's resonant frequencies.
Remember that edit I made of him whenever he came back on camera? Hey, guys. Yes.
Simultaneously, nitrous oxide induces acute neuropsychological changes by antagonizing NMDA receptors and modulating dopamine release, leading to euphoria, dissociation, reduced inhibition, and transient cognitive impairment.
Wow.
These
Sounds like
combined
Ricada.
effects can result in a
Basically.
slowed, slurred, or unusually modulated voice,
Modulated
reflecting
voice.
both altered acoustics and a disinhibited, intoxicated mental state.
Whip it in my body.
May 3rd transcript.
Yep.
I'm back. Your YouTube's doing the weird thing where its view count starts skyrocketing.
Come on. Like, okay.
Come
Come
on.
on, guys.
Come
they're not-
on.
Nitrous Nick,
It's
bro.
pretty spot on. It's pretty spot on.
Yeah. No, you guys.
Here.
He just admitted that he does it
Yeah.
on that stream with Keanu.
I
not real
believe so.
people.
We do have a very special guest today. It's a 1-year anniversary of his arrest.
Forgot that was the
And this
one.
was all on the 1-year anniversary of his arrest.
Damn, it's been 1 year already.
Ooh, bro.
Wow.
Nick Rekieta. Hi, Nick. Now we're finally fucking caught up. Here's Kiki.
hi. I'm so glad you took the time.
He was seething from the very beginning.
To read all of those before getting me in here. Nick,
Yeah,
don't
money is
get
more important than
nervous.
you.
It's okay. Hi. Hello. Hello.
Nervous about what?
No, just don't get nervous. It's going to be okay. When did you get the permission from her to share the text messages?
It was written on her boyfriend's middle finger, you dumb bitch. Like,
Well,
when do you
answer
think
the
I got
question.
it?
Answer the question. When
Probably-
did you get the permission?
We talked
when
about
did
it
you
for
get the
months
permission?
and months and months. You
And
talked to her
then you
once
hadn't
in
talked to her
October.
since January or March at a traffic stop. Did you get
I
the
did.
permission?
How do I talk to her at a
You
traffic
talked to her
stop?
at a
She's
traffic
That's what I'm
stop.
asking.
40 fucking
So
Kiki, you're
Lady,
mixing up
you
you hadn't talked to her.
stories.
So if you hadn't talked to her in months, then do you still have the permission
Shit.
to show the
She's might
text
be
messages?
retarded.
Hello.
Let's
Nervous
go.
about what?
When do you get the permission to show her text?
I don't know. Maybe for months and months and months while he was dragging her name through the mud online.
You got her permission to show her text messages on a large screen back in when? November?
Oh my god, yeah, but that story.
the edit, yappa, yappa.
Back in when? November?
Right here, it's so funny.
Oh my god, yeah.
yeah, but
That story, she told me
It's a weird thing.
before. She told me that story before November. You retard. That being said, we were planning on telling that story from the moment she told it. Well, April and I were going to go to Hackamania together. When we were still in communication. The plan was to show up and just tell stories and make everybody laugh at Aaron. But then she decided that she needed to get away from the past.
Oh no, Rekieta.
Oh shit. So she didn't give you permission to share the story. She wanted to end it.
He's cooked.
Buddy, come on.
This was
Stick
very
the fork in
traumatic
him.
Yeah, but lock him up for real. Put him in jail.
for all of us. And so she just cut everything off. I don't know if she'll ever come back or not. I don't know anything about what state of mind she's in or anything. That being said, we were planning on
Withdrawals.
telling that story from the moment she told it.
Until she has a new boyfriend, maybe you might want to get new permission to.
No, I don't give a shit at all about getting new permission.
Okay, so you don't have permission.
That's so cute. This guy nailed it. He nailed this.
He owns April. The new boyfriend owns April.
You just keep saying what about? Why can't you just answer a question?
Whataboutism. When you don't have a good answer and change the subject by pointing fingers at someone or something else.
I think you all do that to me. It's been 1, 2, 3,
No,
4, 5 on
not
one
at all.
for about an hour, and I'm saying you. I
You're
just
red.
was in January at the traffic stop, and that's how you knew somehow that her boyfriend didn't like.
At the traffic stop, you dumb bitch! You can't follow bitch.
When did you get the permission? When did you get the permission?
stupidest
When did you get the
person
permission? When did you get the permission? When did you get the permission?
Dennis and ask them.
When did you get the permission?
This is what she's too dumb that even she can't talk.
Look how red you are. Would you?
Yeah, I'm red. I'm mad at you.
Going to ad hominem.
You're red.
The ad hominem?
Come on.
He's calling
time
her a
they're
retard
calling her
and shit. Yeah.
Retard and a stupid bitch and rocks for brains and this and that.
She goes, "You're red." Which, by the way,
you're at home trying to pretend that this is the halls of debate. By the way, that this is an academic discussion in which there should be decorum and respect. Shut the fuck up.
by the way, is it an ad hominem when it's literally a visual on the screen? She's like, "You're red." And he
just the
was.
truth.
It's the truth. Yeah.
It's just showing he's obviously agitated.
Yeah.
He's angry.
Yeah.
He's
It's like a
pointing out
relevant.
he's losing.
Yeah. A
He's
relevant visual.
She's too dumb that even she can't talk.
Show the
She's might be
text
retarded. Going to ad hominem.
Why is that such a
hominem?
hard question to answer?
No one needs the answer. The
Why-
question
why
is
not?
stupid because the
I
question's
need the
dumb.
answer.
You're just
When
so dumb
did
you
you
don't
get
realize
When
it.
did you get the
Yeah.
permission?
Whoa.
When did you get the permission?
I talked to this woman
When?
every single day.
He said from
From
when the first time she
September.
told him. The
The
first time
ninja
she told him,
sounds.
he said that they had
January.
planned to tell
So
it at
don't you
Hackamania. He
think
got her
things
permission.
may have changed since from whenever?
Whose
No.
phone is on? Is it on April?
No,
or
I
is it on
don't think
him?
it's. I don't think it's
I'm
changed
just
at
asking
all.
the-
She decided that she needed to get away from the past. When was the last time you talked to her, Keanu? When was it?
When was the last
October
time you
27th.
did?
When was it? October
Buddy,
27th.
You know how
right?
they could settle this? Get April on.
Well, that's the thing. April needs to come on and just blow the whole thing wide open. And
Yeah.
just April just needs to tell her truth, because at this point, these guys are never going to stop. They're never going to stop.
Ever.
We could be 2, 3, 4, 5 years down the line, and every single show from these guys is still going to be about April and Aaron and the polycule. It's never, ever going to stop unless she comes in and clears it up.
Yeah. April, if someone can get this to her, we'll have you on. You could speak
Well,
your
how do
truth
you
here.
want- You know, you say whatever you want to say, baby girl. Preach your truth.
Anything you would like to say.
Right? How would I know
just
this?
wanna know- I
What
just wanna know
magic would I
when
know
you
about
got
your
the permission,
conversation, you fucking
just-
idiot?
I-
God, how do you not understand this?
You-
Like, I know
do
when you're
you?
lying.
Do you? Okay, I talk to her
Huh.
every day for a period
To
of time
her
too.
No, you
In
didn't.
my, from my perspective, yes, I did. She was. How would you know? Oh, I think you're angry because you're just confused. Maybe she wasn't telling you she was talking to me.
She told me every day she talked to you, you moron. I have the text messages. What date was it?
Wait.
Oh, he's desperate. He really wants that date.
Hey,
He
Nick.
doesn't want it. He lost control.
If Nick had the text messages with her telling him every time that she talked, couldn't he go?
Yeah.
She said here that it was on November
On this
18th.
date. But he doesn't believe that he actually has it.
Mhm.
He doesn't actually believe that he holds all the cards and he's spooked. That's what's going on.
Exactly.
Back
Just
and look.
pick up your phone, type in April. This isn't hard.
I mean,
Carl go get another beer.
I have extensive text and phone calls from her. What
What's
would
the
you
last
like to
one?
know?
That's it. What's the last one? It's the easiest question on earth. What is it? What's the
The
last,
last
one? What's the
phone
date?
call or the last text
Both.
message? I'm sorry. There's a lot. There's a lot of them.
The bottom one.
It's the bottom one. The last one.
January.
More the merrier.
Really? Here's the difference. You have text
Oh,
messages
he didn't like
from
that
April.
answer.
Is our
Yeah.
He
January.
didn't like that answer. It
Like
didn't
what?
line up. It didn't line up with what he had. He thought it was October.
Yeah.
So there's all sorts of stuff in the timeline up until January where he doesn't know what April told her. And now he's spooked.
3 extra months of what? Yeah, and Josh saying she's trolling so hard in this. Oh, buddy, of course.
Oh, yeah.
Of course she is, man. She's like, I don't know. Which one? It's fucking amazing. This is the best.
relationship was fraying and falling apart.
This edit's incredible, by the way. Third World
really good.
Aristocrat.
Yeah,
Go check him out on YouTube.
You have a wife, weirdo. What are you talking about? All right. You would fight with your wife about her all the time, and it would make April feel like shit. You would have April come over, and when she would leave the house, have sex with her, and then send her back next door.
Oh, that eye
Do
roll.
I need to say more? Are we done
Awesome.
here?
Are you done?
Did your
No,
wife
the
know
answer
that
is
you were going to
no.
leave her for April? Is that what you told her?
I told this story earlier today.
Ooh, that was a bad look. Did you see him gulp? Didn't
Yeah.
he gulp there? He like swallowed.
That was a full gulp. Let's see.
Leave her for April? Is that what you told her?
I told this story earlier today.
This is going great.
Oh.
Yes. I told April I would never leave my wife for her.
Oh my god! By the way, you know how you said they were O and A like wannabes, like
Yeah.
that Homer soundboard that Melton used is an O and A one. This is going great. It's one they use all the time.
And when I thought that Kayla was going to divorce me, and I was massively
Then
depressed.
you were going to be with April.
Yes.
Oh, that
Why
was
is this
Carl.
confusing to you? Yes,
She's
as my marriage was.
that like
No.
he keeps saying that he's going to leave his wife, he's going to
Wow.
leave Kayla, and
No.
you know,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
what she said. That's what she said. Here's what
You're
she
the Homer
said.
boo.
You want to hear it?
Hey,
No,
dummy, this
not
is your
really.
conscience. And
I'm
yes,
2
you
minutes
are a
past
cunt.
my heart
Want to
out.
hear it?
You're the dumbest cunt ever.
She's
and doing this
talking
to your
about you
friend
and
is
Kayla right
fine.
now.
Steve.
I've been emotionally abused by both of them.
Oh, Rekieta named as an abuser. Rekieta named as an abuser.
He beats her.
It's awful, Rekieta. He emotionally beat her. Whoa, buddy.
And allegedly physically,
according to, I don't know.
according to this sentence. I'm kidding. Look at this though. He looks like one of those paintings that you see at a church. Scary.
He did acknowledge it weeks ago and apologized and cried.
Rekieta laughed.
When did
I'm
And
you
not
said he
surprised.
only did it because he was hoping to get through this as us three. And he felt her going away and he didn't know what to do at the time. Now he realizes he doesn't know what he has and he was trying to save it because he didn't know how to save it with her. So
That's still
there you
cringe.
go.
It's not
You're
even
an obvious
question.
abuser through text messages that April sent me. I just read to
If
you.
I'm an
What would
obvious
you
abuser,
like
why
to
didn't
say?
anybody?
And then he came back. I thought he was 2 minutes past his hard limit, though.
Yeah, look at this. Look at
Oh.
his eye. They're different. Look at that. This eye is like,
He's
this
turning
is-
into Ralph.
yeah.
Wig. He's a googly-eyed bastard.
You know, until your brilliant revelation. Like, Jesus
I
Christ.
bet you're fucking, I don't know,
Bet I'm fucking what? Like, or who? Like, just spit it out.
nothing. Maybe there aren't public people that don't want to talk about it.
And what's crazy is that you hurt her more than just about anybody else.
Oh, you've got to be kidding
Right.
me. Because
Oh yeah, Nick.
Ricada, stop, bro.
It's
It's
fucking
such a bad look.
I can't believe you thought this was a great
Because
idea.
I have some. Okay, I can't read the texts about you.
Okay, I
you
can't read
idiot.
the text.
Why not?
So you are you
So-
shocked by the fact that she said that you were emotionally horribly
No,
abusive?
she told me what she told you. I know it's in the text messages, you retard. I talked to
Do
her
you
for
though?
months afterwards. We were in a sexual and very romantic relationship for a long time.
It was a very romantic. It was very romantic.
Look at this smile.
Very romantic relationship for a
Look at
long
her.
time. How are you this stupid?
This has to be doing wonders for
Oh, this
Kayla's
is what we just saw.
self-esteem.
Yeah.
Kayla knows that she
Yeah,
was
I bet
there.
it's not. Yeah, right.
She was there. Do you think she doesn't
You-
know this? Like, what is
Well,
wrong
don't
with
yell
you?
at the AI.
Why are
That
you
was just
yelling?
AI.
Yeah. What do you?
That is interesting, Keanu. You've made way more money for Patrick Melt than you have for Aaron this week.
Or yourself ever.
Well, I wasn't trying to get rude.
Fine,
Fuck
you
off.
Again,
all have-
I hate her. It doesn't matter to me about being rude.
That's fine. It's okay. Your life sucks. I understand.
Oh my.
Oh, look at him there.
Ruthless.
Just
She's
destroyed.
ruthless.
Ooh.
Oh my.
Twisting the knife. Twisting the knife.
Yeah, my life's great.
Okay. Listen.
It doesn't look like it's going so good.
No,
You
it
look like a
doesn't.
deer in headlights resting felted face, buddy.
It's going great.
Look at him. He looks miserable.
I understand. Okay. What's wrong with you?
Lots. I got arrested. I got my
Clearly.
kids taken away. I have a
Yeah,
whole bunch
it's
of
very
problems.
sad.
I'm sorry your
Listen,
eggs
listen.
dried up and your husband's semen comes out in dust, but
I
no
don't
one would
want
want
it.
kids with you anyway. You're so fucking stupid. The government would take them away and be like, God, we
You're one to talk there,
I
buddy.
know. He got cooked here, man. Just brutal.
Like you're
What a self-felt.
like the government took yours away.
the person you hurt the most was April, dummy. You're not hurting me.
So red in the face. It's ridiculous.
I'm mad. I'm angry. You took someone I love and you shredded
I
them to the
know.
fucking world.
Nick taught me how to
Look
do
at
fucking
that.
nitrous. Nick taught me how to do.
Man, those mugshots though, eh? Do you remember that day?
Yeah, that's the truth, man. That's the reality. Rekieta shredded his entire life and destroyed these people's lives as well. That's the mother of his kids that he formed a life bond with, looking like a cracked out ghoul because she was a cracked out ghoul that let her children starve and stink because drugs were more important. Look at those faces, man.
Man, I can't even.
And you shredded them
This is like
to the fucking world.
Nick taught me how to do fucking nitrous. Nick taught me how to do nitrous. I said Aaron.
Yes, I did, of
Nick
course.
taught me how to do nitrous, and
I
I,
taught
was
her how to do
fucking
nitrous
worried
and
about
coke
her.
and Molly and ketamine.
Exactly, and she was still fucking doing
Imagine
it.
being
That's
proud.
terrifying to me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are we
Look at
pretending
that.
that drugs aren't cool, Keanu? What's
Listen,
going on?
everything in moderation, but I don't have
Okay,
5
good.
fucking kids. All right.
Yeah, well, you know,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
are a woman for women, right?
who the fuck is this?
I don't know. Some 60-year-old decrepit crypt keeper has entered the call to try and give the female
When I
perspective.
got to this part in my edit or when I was watching it or whatever, I was like just so tuned out. Like by this point, like I didn't give a fuck who the fuck
It
this
hates
was.
me for dating, but abusive relationships are
Oh,
very different.
oh my god, Ash.
right?
She hates
Look at him
me
here. Look at this for real. Just stare at him.
for dating, but abuse.
Oh my god, bro. He goes, look at.
Oh man.
You're telling me he just didn't take some nitrous oxide?
He's done.
Holy shit, dude. Oh my god, I got tears.
Chips
in my-
are very difficult.
Oh, that's okay.
Hello, darkness, my friend. I've come to talk with you again. Envision
Immersed
softly seething.
Buddy, he's
Rekieta
fucking.
stroking out, he is seething.
His eyeballs like detached. Like
Very difficult.
gone.
All right.
Are they?
So
He's gone. His brain's done.
Ask
he
April.
wants- have another whippet. Have another whippet and call it a fucking day. I've
Gino
said
thought
100
it was-
times.
You said you and Gino thought it was gross. He was grossed out immediately, and I've just told you.
Another rage quit from Rekieta. Another rage quit. Ring it up.
I don't-
Keanu up.
no, I think he
Had to
realized
take
that he
another
looked
whippet.
high as fuck.
Yeah.
And his voice is different.
Make that joke. I
The
mean,
worst part is no one can tell if you're playing dumb or not because you're so fucking stupid.
She obviously
His
Really?
was.
voice.
Everyone could tell. Wow.
You're so like just hear that
You can
again.
tell if you're playing dumb or not because you're so fucking stupid.
Wow.
you really need to have another whippet.
That doesn't make any sense, Rick. If I thought that my partner liked abusing people and thought it was okay, I would break up with my partner.
You
If
don't
that was something
co-sign that
so
because
important to
anyone
me.
who co-signs anything with Gino is the dumbest motherfucker on the goddamn planet.
Whoa, that's the
Holy-
whippet voice. That's the whippet voice.
No, he's always had, but that was a fucking thick version of it.
Wow. He doesn't even care anymore, man. It's just fully transparent. And he really thinks, I guess he believes there will never be any consequences ever. But not when you act like this. Eventually, the chickens are coming home to roost, Crackets. I don't know what
Yeah.
to tell you.
Yeah, man.
I
Jesus
think
Christ.
they should have a whippet. My gosh.
You do drugs, you dummy. You do cocaine.
Okay, who cares? Is she high right now?
I don't know. Rekieta's actually high in the moment on Galaxy Gas, just completely zonked.
Well, she even said things in moderation. Okay, if she pulls the fucking
But
line
this-
once in a while, who
this
cares?
motherfucker was busted for coke,
Yeah.
trying to give her shit for doing coke. Like it's
You know what I mean?
When?
What are you
when?
talking about?
I haven't done coke since college. I'll be open and
Oh, there you go.
honest.
look how demented he looks
I've got to pull
there.
it.
30.
Hold on.
Too.
Do you have proof?
What college did you go to? Like,
What?
Which one did you go to? Like Rekieta
Every
did
college
coke.
has coke. What is he talking
Like,
about?
Rekieta was not an Ivy League guy. Like this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Charleston.
Wait, so he doesn't have even evidence that she fucking does coke now?
No.
He can just
doesn't.
bust it out, right? He can just bust it out.
oh, don't defame them like that. That's really rude. Holy fuck.
I was watching I was watching In Hot Water, right?
I'm glad the text
Stancil-
Oh.
messages came out.
Stancil brought
Oh my
Oh,
god.
man.
blow. And then I went to go
He
meet
just
them. They were
brought it.
hanging out,
And
but I was
no one
watching it
did
on my.
at all.
Okay.
Come on. Come on,
Folks.
Rekieta. Come on.
Is that a whippet lean? What like do you lean like that on whippets?
And then I went to go
He
meet
just
them. They were
brought it.
hanging out,
And
but I was
no one
watching
did
it on my.
at all. We all looked at it and said, "What is that? Oh, is that?"
I
that
wasn't
cocaine?"
there.
No one would
I
want to do
wasn't-
that at all. I wasn't there.
I'm not saying it's not fun, all right? But I was at home.
How would you
watching
know?
on my-
Listen, if she was at some club, comedy club, I don't know, they do stand up or whatever, or have friends, and she pulled a line, she's an adult. Who cares?
I don't know.
They
Like,
act
the
like-
bottom. I don't know, man. The bottom line on all of this is this guy has 5 kids.
Exactly. And he had
And-
27 grams, Ash. It wasn't like you
What?
pulled a
Listen,
bomb, a key bump at a concert.
Listen, the court is giving him another chance. He got busted with 27 grams or however fucking much cocaine. He got a second chance. He has an opportunity to complete the probation, have this washed away from his record, put this all behind him, and take care of his family. And instead, he's choosing to do galaxy gas and scream at Keanu about cheating on his wife and doing drugs and all of this degeneracy. And at a certain point, it's not even funny. It actually is just a fucking tragedy that his life turned out this way when he had every opportunity, even still, to have it not turn out this way. And it's over. It's over.
Oh, it's over.
Because didn't I say I have done drugs before?
Have you ever sucked dick for cocaine?
Oh, is that what he said? I
asked a question. It's very common. Lots of people suck dick for cocaine. Don't be ashamed.
Did you suck dick for coke?
There was no.
No! No! Oh no!
He's like, just admit it. There's nothing to be ashamed about.
This self-report. He's gay.
What the fuck?
It was
well, I felt like it was court.
Here, go answer your question.
All right, so the video that we were just showing a minute ago.
You know what? I disagree with myself. I had a cold take earlier. It is really fucking funny. Fuck this guy. Fuck him. He deserves to have his whole life burned down to the fucking ruins. Like, fuck him. Fuck him. Who gives a shit? He's so egotistical and prideful, and he needs to be fucking humbled, and he's going to be humbled by life.
He needs to be. No, Ashton, I know what you were saying. Well, he has kids that honestly, his kids would be better without him around.
Oh, they will be. Yeah, they
100%, bro.
At this point, because the Ricada that might have actually given a shit about his kids, he's long gone. This is a totally different person now.
Yeah, no, 100%.
This isn't the same Ricada from 6-7 fucking years ago that we all knew. Like, maybe we never knew the guy at all. But honestly, this seems to me like a completely different. He's not even a person. He's like an animal.
Yeah.
And he's lashing out, and it's really sad.
And
pathetic, bitch.
And honestly, him being around, bro, imagine he huffs some galaxy gas and drives his daughter to her dance recital and fucking plows into a fucking pole. You know what I mean?
The thing is, it's like, I really don't believe this guy could actually, like, beat anybody up or anything. But the thing is, he's probably driving under the influence, even still, and he could kill somebody or himself or, you know, family members, kids. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah.
He still does, but he used to too.
Hey, Kiki, you know what's
that was a
funny
joke,
is
Kiki.
I
didn't actually
said every answer that you just gave.
Buddy, you're on the whippets. Listen to that.
Even she's like taking the puff. She's like exhaling, like, oh, I don't have to even say anything.
What?
You know?
Whoa.
I gotta go back.
Hey, Kiki, you know what's
that was a
funny
joke,
is
Kiki.
I
I didn't actually.
said every answer that you just gave.
What?
I live in upstate Minnesota. Do you think I don't say or you don't think I haven't said
You're on
exactly
drugs.
what you just said?
You're high.
Oh, you mean like as a lie?
I literally said it. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
no, not
listen.
a lie. What are you talking
Well,
about? God damn
listen,
it.
I'm not on probation
Oh my god.
either,
Oh my
so-
god. I'm getting anxiety from watching. Aren't you?
Yeah.
Like, I'm getting like, whoa, buddy, calm down.
It kind of reminds me of like watching Uncut Gems, and you're just watching Adam Sandler make bad decision after bad decision. You're like, why are you doing this?
Like, no.
It's stressful. It's stressful.
Yeah, when he
to watch.
fucking hands that giant gem to the guy and goes, hang on to this.
You know, it's like, why are you making these decisions, man? You're your own worst enemy, man.
Was it the rapper? The rapper who took the gem to the basketball game? You're like, no.
Great. That's fantastic. How are you doing?
Just fine. You're all jerks, and
I think we've
Yeah,
been
I'm
respectful, but that's
finger, you dumb bitch.
Show the
She might be
text
retarded.
message?
You retard.
She's too dumb to talk to you.
You
Without the
retard.
privileges.
You dumb bitch.
She's dumb.
Kiki, jump off a cliff.
You are
She
so
can't
wrong.
run.
I could
She
show
can't
the
run,
fucking
you think.
receipt.
Incapable
Show
of
'em.
taking
I could
Whatever.
show the receipt.
You're the dumbest cunt ever. And fuck, shut the fuck up, you retard.
So
Yes,
respectful.
you're a piece of shit and a pile of garbage. You dumb bitch. You're disgusting. You dumb bitch.
I don't have friends that share nudes with me because that's disgusting.
Kiki got mad that I posted a link to a website that had her leaked butthole picture.
Wait, by the way, that last guy who just said that, the guy who said that last thing, he's like, I don't have friends who share nudes. That's disgusting. It's like, Nick.
And Melton just hits him with that.
Yeah, but then Nick's in the call too. It's like,
Yeah, you're friends with Ralph.
Come on.
Come on.
come on.
Pictures on it. Got mad that I posted a link to a website that had her leaked butthole pictures on it.
I don't have friends that share nudes with me because that's disgusting.
I
was it
shared
a nude
pictures
of me?
without your
Because I don't
express
think-
consent.
Like, the whole thing's crazy because Kayla sent her nudes to Aaron in the first place. So Rekieta's wife is guilty of all this. This is crazy.
Yeah.
They're the only photos I linked to is your photos, so I didn't have your consent.
So you
I don't have friends that share nudes with me because that's disgusting.
You are a piece of shit, you dumb bitch.
I wrote a song
Why did?
13 years ago
Okay.
about a 6-year-old and a 5-year-old having sex.
Why? Why?
Do
Right.
I have
this
the
guy has the moral high ground, I'm sure.
I want to-
Right. He's a pedophile. What a sick.
Well, what about the child porn? I think we've
Yeah,
been
she's
respectful, but that's okay.
Thanks for coming on, Ken.
Not me. I'm not respectful. You're the worst fucking
wanna
person
fuck
who
kids.
could possibly be a friend to
Do you remember when Rich
That
said-
review time?
remember when
I want to
review
fuck
tab?
kids.
Whoa.
What the
review
dog
time.
doing?
Whoa.
someone like April, and the fact that you would take and shred her privacy in front of everybody for your own pathetic aims so you could get more than 12 people to watch your embarrassing podcast with your grizzled mother is disgusting. I hope you die miserably.
He's an ageist.
Whoa.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm an
All right.
ageist. I'm a fattest. I'm a
Well-
I'm a
Hi,
gross.
Carl.
We're gonna do a hype
WWD.
trade, and then we're gonna get out of here.
Austin. Carl, hold on.
Okay.
Kiki
Bye-bye.
ruined him.
Destroyed him. Just destroyed.
This may have been the biggest feltoning of the year so far, dude.
I think so far this was pretty brutal.
Yeah, like as in blood sports or whatever.
She broke Mapton's broomstick off in his ass and spun it around.
Yeah.
He's bleeding all over the place.
By the way, Third World Aristocrat. Check him out over on YouTube there. He does great edits. Very, very high effort edits. Wow.
So we have a couple slides here.
Okay.
You know, Ricada goes, maybe it was what you said. Aaron didn't hit April hard enough. You might be horrible, but no one would ever know. And then Keanu says, so you're not leaving Kayla for April, that as you promised her? Thank goodness. And then Ricada's like, holy shit, you are catastrophically dumb. So even after that brutal feltoning, the brutal taping, where the felt was stripped from before him and he was completely humiliated, he still won't let it go. Keanu says, I'll stop telling the truth so you don't give yourself a nosebleed. Ricada goes, I have nosebleed experience. I imagine you're quite familiar. Keanu says, I'm not familiar. Seems like your child is, unfortunately. Listen, this guy has to just stay in his hug box. Say, why are you engaging with and battling people when it's such an easy dub for them, Racket? And then Racket says, sorry I was rude to you, you vapid cunt. I learned it from watching your husband talk to you. She says, can't imagine my dad ever calling a woman a cunt, even alone online. But I suppose they don't expect much from you other than cocaine. And Rekieta calls her a cunt.
Wow.
Like, buddy, like, you know your kids are seeing all this shit, right?
Felon.
Like, she calls him a felon, and then Rekieta goes, you realize, of course, that I don't have a felony conviction, right? She goes, I forgot whippets don't show up on a drug test, silly me.
Oh
So
my God.
the battle just continues, and he's not going to let it go, and he's going to continue to embarrass himself and his family. Speaking of which, he's still battling with the nanny. Here we have a comparison of his statements about the nanny from the past. Here's what he said on Camelot show in July of last year, which is very different than what he's been saying recently.
All right.
Left? I don't, because we've never talked about that. Like, you've never told me like why I think you had one.
It's really fuzzy. I'll say yes. Obviously, there's a reason that the nanny left, and we got one story from her, and I don't think that story was honest. Because I've seen some other information about it, and I don't want to put her on blast in any way. Like it just happened.
He doesn't want to put her on blast in any way, but she apparently made his kids drink booze, energy drinks, all sorts of abuse, but he doesn't want to put the nanny on blast. Okay.
It was sudden and kind of devastating for us, but hey, it is what it is, and you don't really get to like object to the I object. You have to stay. No, I mean, like someone quits their job, they quit their job. No, I mean, like
so
someone quits their job, they quit their job.
Uh-oh.
Why did you let the nanny continue to be the nanny if you found out she was drunk while watching the kids? All of this stuff happened within like a week. It was really fast.
Like loading lie, creating lie, generating lie.
I don't know. Like how you fire someone faster, and you don't really get to like object to the I object. You have to stay. You have to stay. But it was crazy.
He's so full of fucking shit.
He's a fucking lying sack of shit.
Here, somebody comes up with a more plausible theory. Kids, nanny gave us $75 each to down energy drinks. Also, the nanny was downing $150 bottles of liquor. Or kids got caught with the booze. There's missing alcohol. The kids were selling it to their friends and blamed the nanny. Or rather, they got caught with money.
Money, yeah.
Yes. And blame the nanny, which... Is there a GoFundMe for the nanny to sue Ricada Law? And Ricada goes, holy fuck, this is insane. It's actually more plausible than what you cooked up, bro.
Yeah. No, definitely.
Yeah. I think the whole thing is just made up, though. I don't think there's any truth to any of it.
Yeah, no. There's no... Yeah.
Then we've got miscellaneous Ricada.
Okay, here we go.
I mean, she
This is
came
the post,
into...
baby. Look,
Right.
look. This is the post.
It was like that.
Oh, they're talking about her Mrs. Ricada's nude photo.
Oh, no. He's describing what it was. This is so embarrassing for Ricada, man.
Oh.
He needs to log off permanently, man. Just log off, bro.
Exactly. Right.
That was a post.
That was the
Only
post.
she had these hideous tits.
Oh
that
my
she
God.
ruined.
Oh.
Stop for
Ring
Ricada.
it up. Gino Dub.
Oh, no.
And it said Nick under her left tit.
Right.
I can't unsee that because I saw your whore wife naked.
Oh my God.
She's not even worth $50, buddy.
Saw your stupid whore wife naked. And again, when Moody's like, oh, he asked him, Gino laughed. Right. I was very uncomfortable. Like, tattoos aren't bad. You can put whatever spin you want on it, but my poor friend Aaron is out $50 for sending me a picture of Nick's poor wife.
$50.
$50.
Ooh, that's all Lady Rockets was worth, was a fucking Ulysses Astrand. Oh, fuck, buddy.
By the way, hi, Kayla. Did you have fun babysitting the 5 kids whose brains are fucking ruined while your husband took a refrigerator to fucking skank? What was it?
Hackamania.
Did you, Kayla? Hi.
What? Refrigerator?
It's only a half hunch. What does this mean?
What does that mean? Wait, he took a refrigerator. He did do that?
What?
He brought a fridge?
Fucking idiot.
The Xbox fridge?
Oh.
Right.
He literally took a fridge from his bedroom to the convention.
How? Like he put it on the carry-on? Or
It was like
in
the
his
little
fucking
one?
luggage? What the fuck?
What? The Red Bull fridge. That's. I was
I
like,
don't
did
know.
he bring
These
a.
guys, I'm gonna be real, right? These motherfuckers are way too old to be doing this shit. Like
Yeah.
they really are. Like
The red
what-
fridge.
When are you guys gonna grow up?
Oh
I
my.
just-
Imagine bringing a mini fridge to fucking Hackamania. That's unhinged. I'm confused. Okay, this is crazy. I got
Okay.
more questions than answers out of that
Here he
one. But
goes. So here he is again, repeating the claim that Aaron beat a woman he cared deeply about and committed a crime against his wife. Da, 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 da.
blah blah blah. No one
Blah,
believes you.
Here he goes. What advantage is there to me saying 19.6 grams versus 26? It's just precision of fact. It's not like, ha ha ha, this amount was okay. Then he said he also had 15 acid tabs and DMT, the mysterious brown substance which he never got to try.
Well, I think
Like he's making the situation worse on himself. What the fuck is wrong with this?
I've never tried DMT, but I have a friend who tried it and told me that he like lost his mind.
I'm not surprised.
I've never had the temptation. Like shrooms was enough for me to try. Like that, the way he told me the story, I wanted to like. I'm like,
Oh, so then this guy goes, you didn't run out to your car, open the trunk, unlock a safe, snort blow, lock the safe, close the trunk, and run back inside every 30 minutes just to keep it away from your kids. You did fuck all to keep alcohol away from them. Don't make up F-slur tall tales that no one believes. And Ricada goes, actually did this, Lamau. I used the front license plate from my car. It was fun. He didn't do that. And if he did, he's crazy. This is crazy stuff, man.
come on, come on, buddy. We weren't born yesterday. Shut the fuck up.
And I'll tell you,
Oh my god.
there was one point very late.
Yeah, by the way, cokeheads are known for being really responsible.
Oh, yeah.
Case.
He certainly
We're
wasn't
almost-
driving at all under the
Yeah, like come on.
And I'll tell you, there was one point very late in the case. We are almost done at this point. It's like 2 months out. And the guardian ad litem in our case did not like the fact that one of our children was reporting inappropriate behavior by someone who was around. Someone who's
What?
around and associated with the county government. Okay?
What? No, stop.
Oh, there's like a
Okay.
rapist in the
No,
fucking.
what?
Shut the fuck up.
What is he implying? That his kids were touched by an employee of the county government? What the fuck? Like, where? Oh,
When was this from?
buddy, it's every fucking fantasy that he can possibly spin out. Like, anything and everything he can possibly do to try and take the heat off himself. He's saying that this was like last year. He's really doing this. He's really going to this degree. Well, who was it? Was it Mrs. Sweep? Who was it?
Yeah. Why would you hold this information that you have?
But, even if all this is true, right? It's his fault for putting the kids in that position to where they were wards of the state in the first
It's
fucking
not
place.
even close to being true. Wait, so you have proof that your kids were molested by someone? Okay, well,
I don't know. The thing is, he'll go, well, you don't know I said that.
Oh,
Here's
yeah.
The thing is, he couches it in these fucking slimy terms. So you go, actually, I didn't say that. But the implication is pretty strong.
Well, also, if like what inappropriate behavior was it worth them being arrested for whatever they did? If so, then say
I
something.
don't know. Why was there no report filed? Why was I don't know, you let it go so you could get your kids back? Is that what you're saying?
Or there wasn't inappropriate behavior. Maybe the kids were uncomfortable because they were taken away from their family. Like, I don't know, man. This guy's a fucking lying sack of shit.
What's crazy too, by the way, is we desperately want to stop covering Ricada.
Oh, yeah.
Like I really, really don't want to still be doing this, but he keeps doing shit that's so dumb that I have no choice.
Like, legally, we have
really
to.
have no choice.
Legally, we have to do this, you know?
Inappropriate behavior that made one of my children uncomfortable in ways that would infuriate people.
So it's pedophilia. So it's pedophilia then.
Yeah.
Right.
If I disclose details, and at some point I may.
Why?
When my child reported that, the Guardian.
Like, honestly, leave your fucking kids alone. What the fuck is wrong with you, man? What the fuck is wrong with you? Oh my God.
Yeah, the word of a cokehead over an imaginary pedo. Like, shut the fuck up.
Said my child was lying and threatened to remove all of our children to out-of-family foster care.
This didn't happen.
None of this. It was all a conspiracy by the child molesting government, I'm sure. This one's really shameful. Here's Rekieta admitting he no longer believes in the institution of marriage. The institution that gave him Kayla and his 5 children and the life that he had that was, you'd think by most people's standards really happy and fulfilling. But no, he hates it, and he resents his marriage and resents his kids, and he no longer believes in the institution of marriage because it doesn't allow him to have multiple side slam pig pieces. It's crazy.
And so I was trying to
Whoa, that was louder than the last clip.
keep them together because I believe in the institution of marriage. I know people laugh at that, but that's okay. I don't actually believe in the institution anymore. I think just based on my personal experiences,
What an idiot.
protecting the institution for the
You'd think that you'd know better after your experience, but I guess not.
I'm in disbelief. I'm speechless right now.
sake of the institution is stupid. And so some people's marriages should be preserved and some shouldn't. That one should not happen.
Then divorce Kayla then.
Just let her go then, Nick. Let
Yeah.
her go.
But it wasn't me who did it.
What?
I was just the catalyst for it, I guess.
What? All right, just come out and tell us Kayla was getting sodomized by multiple men. I don't know. Like, honestly, tell us something, anything that would get us to sympathize with what you've done. Like, what happened? Like, if there's some defense, if she really was this horrid, wretched fucking bitch that was cheating on you with Star Trek guy, like, tell us. Because at this point, you look like the most rotten, dirty scoundrel on the face of the fucking earth, man.
Now, I made a joke earlier where, Arya Stark, if you watched Game of Thrones, she had her kill list, and every night she would repeat the names of the people she wanted to kill, like Joffrey, the Hound, And I made this joke because I swear to God,
He's
Rekieta
got the list
has
in
his own
head
list. Yeah.
Of
He has his
people
own.
that he wants to die, and he prays every night for their death.
Yeah, he
Which
says,
is really unhinged.
and he says it really quick. Like, really quick. Watch this.
Keanu, Aaron, Monica Rial, Jamie Markey, Rontoya, Greg Doucette, Dominique Sky, Renfamous Mars Girl, Shane Holmberg, PPP, Worski, Duncan, etc. get their comeuppances.
Isn't that crazy, though?
That's nuts.
I don't know what to tell you, Ricada. Like, I didn't make you do any of this.
Yeah, what did I do? I covered you and laughed. In fact, if he listened to my fucking advice very early on, when I knew he was on drugs and people were skeptical about it, and I was like, "You have to stop the coke." I could hear it on you. Da, da, da. If you listened to me, you wouldn't be in this situation. Holy fuck!
Oh, buddy.
Girl Shane.
By the way, Greg Doucette, do you know who that is?
I have no
The
idea.
bodybuilder? The guy who talks like this.
I really don't know how any of this is our fault. And I'll be real. Like, I really want him to get his life together because I'm really bored of his shit. and it stops being fun. At a certain point, it's like really boring and disgusting and fucking lame. And the guy just can't figure it out. If you stop being such a fuck up, I will stop laughing at and criticizing you, bro. It's really that simple. I don't have some personal grudge against Rekieta. Like, I don't care.
Holmberg, PPP, Worski, Duncan, etc. get their comeuppances. I mean, I have a lot of animosity towards 2 people on that list.
Me and you. I'm
I guess.
I'm assuming it's us.
Yeah.
Right now, and would openly state that I don't really care for them to be on this earth anymore. I'm not going to do anything about it. Like, I don't.
Hey, you're brain dead loser bum.
I sure hope not. Okay.
Okay.
What else do we got here? Oh my god.
All right.
All right, move on.
Yeah, who
More
gives a
thinking about
fuck?
fucking Aaron. Okay.
Okay. Who cares?
Oh my god. And he says your parents are embarrassed by you, nerd. And he says they aren't, but that's okay. I'll change their mind eventually.
They hate you, bud. Like, sorry.
Oh my god. Okay. Somebody goes, I'm not the former E-celeb here. You are. That's the difference, brother. I wasn't famous, so I can be a dork who tweets about you 100 times in a few hours. This is completely normal thinking, my friend. You don't need to touch grass. Rekieta, you're on manic episodes, tweeting out dozens of tweets all the fucking time.
All day.
All right, here we go. Rekieta karaoke. Are we doing these ones? You want to do these ones?
Yo,
Let's
wait.
fucking...
One of them.
All right.
We're going to do... I think this one...
Be real. If you guys want us to cover the full Rekieta karaoke, we're going to need fucking subs. We're going to need a lot of fucking subs because the Rekieta karaoke is brutal.
Hypocrite?
No, we might get a bill. I don't know. We're 7 hours in at this point.
Oh,
but let's see
man.
here.
All right, here we go.
Is he sober? No, I'm hammered. Yes, go away. Why is it so hard? Oh my god.
Because you look fucked. You're cracked out.
You sound fried. Nothing you're saying is making any sense.
Oh my god. Yeah, he has fucking 800 viewers. He used to have 100K watching live. Guys.
Yes, I'm sober. Again, I have random testing, and if I fail it, I go to prison. It's not like a thing that
You're on Whippets. You're fucking using that.
choice
Not
around.
a part
It's
of
not
his
like
stream layout is the micropene counter.
Yeah,
or...
I wanted to ask you, is that like a parody thing?
What's going on?
Yeah, what's the micropene counter whenever he looks down?
oh, I'm gonna get around this thing. You just do what you have to do. That's it. There's not really an option.
Well, there's Whippets.
Ah, man, he's probably gonna. Drinking would put me in prison. That's dumb. You're slurring, sir. Okay.
This is his own audience, by the way.
By the way, we got Baldo Buster for 5 subs.
Thank you so much for this big support today, everyone.
Your LawTube content, sir. Like Rekieta, don't have TTS Super Chat. And if you do, don't address stuff like this. Don't talk about it. Like, I don't know what to tell you, man. You have to move on from this stuff.
Drug recognition expert now.
What's crazy is I give this guy actually good advice. Like, I really genuinely do give him good advice, which he just refuses to listen to.
You do?
It's like, this guy hates me and is out. No, I really... Bro, at this point, you have suffered and your family has suffered more than I could ever possibly imagine.
He needs more suffering, bro.
Like I don't know. Like, I don't know, man.
I hope he suffers more than like. At first, I was trying to be nice. Now I just hope he suffers. I don't give a fuck.
Rob Price says, Nick, I quit drinking 6.5 years ago. I have the odd beer, but I don't miss it.
He's actually like a bad person. Anyone else would be humiliated and change their life around. Anyone else in the world would be humiliated and be like, fuck, I fucked up and be in rehab and change their life. This guy deserves the worst
Mm.
possible. I think.
Oh. Yeah, man. I mean, so far
I've never seen a guy so resistant, like to being helped.
I don't miss anything either. Like I said, that
He
could
doesn't-
change.
He thinks
I mean,
he
everybody
doesn't need
says
help,
that it's-
right?
Yeah,
He really thinks that he's a flawless and perfect person, that he's God's gift to the world, and that every word from his mouth is the wisdom of God. Like, that's what he really believes.
Yeah. Well, look, someone says Ralph. Ralph, I don't consider a human. He's a pig monster creature.
It's really hard, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I don't know how sobriety is going to go. It's funny because people talk about, well, you guys, I guess, chat or online people, they talk about me and like, they're like, oh,
All
well,
right.
he's acting.
Okay, listen.
You don't even know what
It's
sobriety looks like, bitch.
This isn't even good enough to show.
Oh my God.